Okay, we're just about ready to go, folks, here. So, Martin, are you joining the server?
Yes, I just joined now.
Okay, good. Should be able to...
Once we're
Yes.
in, remember everyone except Hame, since Hame is the color guard.
Oh.
Sorry if I don't know the proper term for the color guard officer, but you know what I'm getting at.
All right. So...
Since you'll be heading things off.
Oh! Oh, no. Almost crashed my game. Almost crashed my game. We're good, though.
My
That
game
was
just crashed.
That...
Remember, no alt tabbing, boyos.
Unless you're running borderless windows, and even then, try not to.
It's finicky as hell. You just avoid. I'm gonna have the stream chat open on my phone so I can bap people that need bapping. I forgot to install the Twitch app on my fucking new phone.
Wow.
What?
And then the game, had a not responding moment in in loading, and then it stabilized, and then crashed the desktop.
Yeah. This game is not the most stable.
Okay, I'm gonna
hold on, folks. Accidents and mishaps on camera. Just a normal stream, even given the circumstances.
Like, you see, you gotta be like fucking, oh god, what was the name? What was the name of that one guy
why am I being
who
pinged again?
like deliberately puts a bunch of folders like on his desktop,
Best he
and nothing else that's just like hentai, tentacle porn, etc. Right? So when the stream dies, it's just like it's like all the stuff in like you just like, as you can see, I'm a man of culture, and restart the game.
Nice.
I can't remember dude's name. He's hilarious. Okay.
It's taking forever and a half for me to get into this map.
Right.
Quanch is one of those larger maps where it takes a long time. Yeah.
At least it's not Patchy Snow.
Yep.
Right.
Alright, so once again, everyone besides, of course, me, Goon, and Sydney, well, even then we'll be muting ourselves once we proceed. Hame will be the only one who is unmuted, so he can give out the commands.
Okay.
I feel when I can't remember my password.
Okay. I should be able to join now. Okay, no alt-tabbing in the loading screen.
Just,
leave that alone. The game is very touchy. And also, Titan, how is Rising Storm 2? It could be amazingly fun or incredibly painful. It's kind of a match-to-match thing.
Alright, where are we all meeting, Hame?
One of the points where we can all so, wherever looks best.
Passwords.
Okay. Alright, so now we can...
D? Where is D?
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Temple grounds. Fitting.
Okay. So, deploying, and then we're going to point D.
Oh, that's what it is. It's the caps.
I'm coming with my M1.
We are taking Delta.
Oh, god damn it.
My game just crashed again. What the hell? Technical difficulties.
Once more.
As
so
is
south
the norm.
side of D.
There's a 1 on there.
Oh, out there. Okay. Well, hello, boys.
Hello. Yeah, we may want to get onto a more open side of this point.
There seems to be an open road over here we could probably do this at.
We have a lost Delta.
East of the point, there's a courtyard.
We are taking Delta.
Oh, right, that.
Yeah, so let's do it here.
Right, this area, and I think this is, well,
Kindly refrain from throwing shit right now.
Alright, this looks good.
Oh, excuse me. All right, so waiting for Hame, and then he'll lead us off.
1 second, I need to unfuck my
Uh,
Twitch.
if everyone have M1 Garens and color guard, please expend 5 rounds and count them individually.
One.
Charlie is being attacked.
Make sure everyone has M1 Garens before doing that, though.
Yep. If you have a Garand, do it as he says. I got myself a carbine, so I guess I'll be standing aside for now. Also, remember, if someone attempts to intervene, just kick him. Vote kick him.
Yes, the ceremonial combat show.
Tôi chỉ muốn ngay, tôi chỉ muốn quay về nhà và ngồi đánh bài thôi. Chúng có thể tấn công bất cứ lúc nào.
Hame, ETA.
Thật tập trung, đừng chập mắt.
Hame.
I kind of can't speak because of the loading time, sorry.
Ah, sorry.
Okay, right.
Chúng ta cần làm gì?
Which, oh, over there. Okay, cool.
I mean, at the end of the day, if it was up to me, we would be doing this in Arma, but I feel like that would have had much more problems.
I suppose so. It may be easier to control, but, well, we're doing this because we felt... Well,
in terms of the movements of the memorial.
I guess, but, well, this is the game we decided to play because it had the most emotional impact.
Yeah. Well, this is the game we agreed to play. I'm just talking about the ceremony in general.
Alright,
Hame's here.
Let's do this.
So, Hame, lead us off.
I think we have one... Actually, no, this is fine.
Also, remember to remove your bayonet before we begin.
Yes, please check if you have the bayonet on. Please remove it.
Okay, so the only one is who may have to step out of line is Mogami because we got 7 right here.
We have 7 already. Please step out of the line, Mogami.
He's not in the call. Just, I guess, text. Hey.
Thank you. Alright. Color guard. Present arms.
Chúng ta cần làm gì?
Fix bayonets. Check ammunition.
We are taking Delta. We are taking Charlie.
Aim. Fist, please aim towards my direction. My direction. Whatever. Fire! Fire! Fire!
We are taking Delta.
Lower rifles. Reload.
Yểm trợ cho tôi khi tôi đang nạp thời đạn.
Remove bayonets. Order arms. Color guard face north.
hãy an nghỉ nơi suối vàng.
March.
Cùng bắt cả đời bọn chúng.
Best we can manage on a public server. Well done, boys. Well done.
Phải luôn nhìn lên trời.
Well, Mr. Showman, back to you.
All right.
Well, I guess we're cleared to play the rest of the evening. That was a good show, boys. Best we could do under a public server. But at this point, we had a bigger reason than shitposting to do this, so we can just ignore the general chaos. And aside from the technical difficulties, that's just the norm here. So, you boys did a good job. Thank you all for coming out to do this and organizing enough to actually give a fairly convincing 21-gun salute for our dearly departed friend Rin. So without further ado, I guess we can now go play the video game.
All right. Let's back out of this one and go find a proper server.
I'm gonna be real, gents. I mean, if we do want to talk about some shit posting, that would be in fact what Rin would have wanted, because he was our master shit poster.
Yes. Champion shit poster. Undisputed champion shit poster.
Well, Bub.
I mean, they're tied.
Let's
I like,
keep it 100 here. He's Bub's disciple.
Yeah.
That's a hot take.
That's a hot take, because Bub doesn't make the wonderful political shit post that Ren did.
Ren is and shall forever be Dijon Wayne.
Dijon Wayne.
Sean Wayne.
He was always the first Rimworld colonist to get laid in my colonies.
I'll never know if he actually found out about the role Dijon Wayne that I gave him.
Oh, he did,
He was
because I
aware.
asked him about it one day.
Good. Good.
And he just replied to me it was the best shit post he'd ever made that week.
All right, fellas, let's get to fucking playing.
That gives me
What
more
server you guys want?
Let's go large scale.
Large scale campaign.
Honestly, the only one that's empty that I can see is 29th Div.
Oh, I see a bunch.
Are
of
those
them
the sweaty ones?
Those are the really sweaty ones, though.
Those are the
fellas, I
amazing
see
ones.
other servers.
Doesn't need to be fully empty.
You also need to keep in mind the ping.
It's fine, Diabito. It's fine. Okay,
So
so
apparently Diabito did 21 shots tonight.
of gin.
Serious right now.
God damn.
That's still, that's something.
All right.
Yes, it is.
All right, boys and girls. That was my third Cuba Libre. I am putting 3 shots into each Cuba Libre.
Sydney.
Only 4 more to go, boys.
Sydney.
Sydney, are you okay?
Sydney.
Am I gonna have to
Please.
go for Cam to...
Please enjoy the alcohol responsibly. That is all
Alright,
I will
that's
say.
over now.
That was my last.
So what server is it?
I
I
should have called out the name.
Bloodbath, 10
yeah.
offensive custom maps campaign.
Once
We should
once
probably play
we're-
vanilla.
We should, yeah, but the
That-
vanilla bloodbath server's full, so.
All right.
There's
That's
a
what I was going to say, but people keep fucking talking over each other. So, is what it is.
Man.
That said, once we get in, we'll split into fire teams. I'll change the voice channels accordingly.
Okay. Good. And now for the entertainment for the rest of the evening.
And again, guys, we're here to have fun, so...
Yes.
First
Rin would have
and
wanted this to be
foremost.
as shitposty as possible, so use all the meme weapons.
Oh yeah, please do. They're fun.
Listen,
also
the M1
want-
Garand isn't a meme, it's literally the best gun in the game.
I was
not
referring to,
Thompson.
like WP flamethrowers,
Okay, fair
shotguns. Oh, my favorite, the grenade launcher with buckshot loaded.
Ah, yes. The purple grenades. I remember the purple grenades.
Let's see.
Look,
USA. Grenadier. M79.
Alright, so... Who's going on what team, actually?
Well,
I'm currently on NLF because that was
I have
what was
joined the
available.
Tunnel Snakes.
I too have joined the tunnel. Ow, snakes. And immediately shot from off. Yep, that's Rising Storm. There it is.
Owl snakes.
Tunnel ouchies.
Wait, are you a Tunnel Snake on the Vietnamese team, or?
Well, I guess we gotta change our name. So instead of the Tunnel Snakes, we're gonna be the Snake Eaters.
Ow.
Snake Eater.
Oh, I got Phontomen basically got me.
VWD, you got me and Spartan in
No,
this
this is
one.
the map our team kept sniping me on.
Well, at the very least, it's not Apache Snow.
I gotta say, the
Anything
method
but
of this
Apache
game
Snow.
sucks.
Anything but that.
What am I gonna use?
And 1911.
And that's fully Pete.
I'm on race car.
I've got my... Ow.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll go.
So where are we? Oh, yeah, that way. I'm gonna stay in the trenches because I keep getting shot outside of the trenches. Maybe that's why we actually made the tunnels.
We're gonna eat you.
Nope.
You with me, Spartan?
Oh yeah, I forgot to turn back on my UI.
Let me turn the game up just a little bit.
Look, I'm not saying that we're tunnel snakes for a reason, but we're tunnel snakes for a reason.
No step on Snick.
I'll snip over a goddamn please.
We got a bigger snake. We're gonna eat you.
A lot of fucking blue on blue right now.
Well, I got one. Ow.
Yes.
And then I was immediately headshot. Ow.
Oh shit, what the fuck?
This is one of those few games, just like RO2, where we can not tell the difference between friendly and foe at a distance.
Oh, I think my game froze.
Hang on here. Where?
You see, the difference between
yes.
Rising Storm 2 and Red Orchestra 2 is that I have worse PTSD from the latter game than the former game.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go separate and I'm gonna join. Actually, can I do that? No, it's full. Nope.
Did you want us to break off into different voice chats?
I don't think it fucking matters at this point.
At this, yeah. Yes. Now I'm gonna take Bar and join the bad team.
Yeah, I was going for the pokey bits.
My game's still frozen.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, well, you couldn't handle my French, my 8mm label.
Oh.
Ah, that's a
The
flamethrower.
war crimes are
Oh
back, baby.
no!
It's about to get toasty.
It got really toasty real quick in there.
I
Oh
have
well.
forgotten how to play this game.
Frag out!
I'd love to actually take the defensive positions at the front, but every time we get to the front, the enemy's already over the damn walls.
Oh, we won.
Oh, it's over.
Wow, that ended quick.
The battle may be over, but the war's still going on.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. We joined mid-game.
Oh, okay. Well,
That makes. Oh wow, the NLF needs more players.
Hey, look, it's Talk Out.
Actually, there's only
Yeah, there's
person
two.
difference.
There were two more on the American side.
Also, Mogami's in the lounge, so if you could drag him in.
I got
And
it.
yeah, 2 people are in lounge, so they're waiting.
Excuse me.
Yeah, we're all gonna bunch up in anyways.
Yep.
Welcome to the black bagging room.
Heroic
This is where you
victory.
get black bag.
I wouldn't call it heroic, but alright.
I got a narrow.
I heard some
Look,
people
man.
screaming and burning. At the end.
narrow defeat.
If
Also, I don't remember who it was.
if
but
not,
Rin-
if
Rin was-
burning civilians and combatants with white phosphorus is wrong, I don't want to be right.
Now, what
Back
was
up
I
to
saying
the
about
line.
Rin?
2012.
I also don't know who it was, but Rin
Do you
was
feel like a
amazed
hero
by
yet?
Rin was amazed by someone who really used the RPG class really well.
Oh my god.
Whoever it is, pick up that class so we can.
Who was our RPG sniper?
Hame.
God.
It was Hame.
It was
Yeah,
me.
it was you. Every single time you'd like aim that thing in the enemy's general direction, and then millions would die.
He's Jamshid.
Oh god.
And every other time you teleport behind someone, then you kill him.
Oh my wamo, Shinderu. Agent Orange.
Yeah, but nobody appears to be grabbing it.
Oh no, Tuyen Doc. I wanna die.
Alright, so if the North Vietnamese ever get to attack, we're attacking Saigon. Got
Oh my god.
Why?
Immediately at the
Striker,
throat.
Opa can't Rising Storm.
Why not? We need to attack Saigon.
Computer blew up and he's with a friend right now.
Opa?
Yeah, Opa's can't come.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Sass and someone
Yeah.
else are in one of the lounges, by the way.
Well, I shall meet with a bolt gun for him.
You know.
Even if
Hey,
I
Martin
wasn't
is
good at it.
restarting. His computer ate shit. Okay, who am I?
Are the
pulling
teams
in?
still unbalanced?
Sass and I think whoever
I
else.
don't know.
Alright, who else am I pulling in? I need to.
There's Margaret.
You know these things.
Hi guys, how's it going? I am here. I am the radio man. What? Hey, why am I squad lead?
Okay, so...
Alright, that's it. It's juice for the rest of the night for Sydney.
This custom map
Did
looks
you take 21
pretty cool.
total shots?
No, only 9.
Okay, good.
Alright.
I can't take shots, so I have this ale with me. I mean, here's to you, buddy.
I mean, you can shotgun it.
Okay, fair enough.
What would Rin think of you, though?
Alright, Spartan Warren Charlie.
It's okay.
Oh, hey, FBI Blue.
Rin never really thought any less of you anyways.
Him thinking less would imply he thought any.
That's true.
What was Rin's name in Rising Storm?
I think it was the Rin the Coochifer for a while.
Yeah.
It was just Rin, comma something.
Rin, comma, the destroyer of worlds.
Spartan Warren Charlie squad.
Fucking custom maps taking forever to
Free
load.
Obama phone. What?
What?
Also,
What is that squad name?
guys, don't tell anyone what I am.
I'm not even.
Alright, boyos, it's time. We're gonna defend our home.
It's time to duel.
We're going to defend our.
Okay, I can do it.
And Susie did not join.
Defend our rights.
Don't do that. That's real time.
Look, we can't let these Americans
Yeah.
take Vietnam. It is ours. We are Ting Viet.
Alpha is being attacked.
Oh no.
Ah.
Hey!
Nice fireworks.
I've been shot in the spleen by an American. I require aid, my brothers.
They're all over there. I picked the wrong guardhouse. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
But now they're behind us. Great.
Teleport's behind you.
Striker, I've got smoke if we need it.
No, isn't it them that could teleport?
Ow, my legs.
Oh my wamo, Shinderu.
Okay, so this way.
Oh, to the left, to the left.
No, I want my giant bayonet.
He's down, he's down.
Alpha is being attacked.
All right, secure our breach. Watch the flanks.
Got one.
Shit.
Alex is down.
A is under siege though. We could use some help
Right.
over here.
There's a tunnel snakes on the opposite team, which means I gotta go.
And then Sydney just tanks a 12 gauge to the gut.
All right.
You didn't even hit me on my end, dog.
Whoa.
Where are the Americans though? Oh, there's one.
Oh. I heard you, Americans.
Oh, I was out of ammo.
Okay.
Uh oh. Ah, that's the bad smoke. Oh, oh no.
The spicy air.
Yes.
Yep. Spartan, hold up.
There's
Yes,
spicy.
the Dorito dust of death.
Move as a group.
Is that our purple smoke? I have a feeling it's not our purple smoke.
Yeah.
All right.
It's just some purple haze. That's good
Put some
for you.
grenades over the wire. Grenades over the wire.
Shit, I'm down.
Alright. Let me load my buckshot first. Watch out, Striker, that's WP.
Up.
Oh, that is a perfect line.
Oh, flamethrower coming around the front of the base.
Spartan, come up here.
Napalm!
Ooh!
Matt,
Saber
you got a
Shan?
rifle?
Fuck off.
I
Spartan, you got a
literally
rifle?
just spawned
Over
into
here.
that napalm.
This sandbag.
Oh no.
Super Saber Chan needs.
Alright, move in,
I'll
move
see
in.
plenty of them.
Maybe a little faster than this, but you know,
I
that's
may
okay.
be surrounded. I may need a bit of a help.
Okay, so who called John McCain to bomb us?
Help! Help!
Oh fuck.
I'm not good at this game. I'm just
I was
kidding.
just about to yell at the taunt and
Oh!
shoot a rocket.
What the fuck? I poked you with my much longer bayonet!
Oh, I'm here now.
Bullshit, I was robbed.
Mark, fire.
Alright,
I can't
buckshot
do
loaded.
that, but alright.
Okay, beam weapon.
RPG!
Stay alive for 8 more seconds, VW.
Oh my god. Every time I spawn, I get fucking blabbed by artillery.
Yeah, I got stabbed, but I stabbed him first. The fuck?
I start sniping.
Ah, you guy! Fucking.
Wait a minute, that sound.
Oh, hello.
That. Oh.
I was expecting someone over there.
Your only real defense against flamethrowers is honestly grenades. Use them a lot.
Or walls.
I have more grenades than you.
I have the most kills on my team. I don't. I think I'm doing good.
I can't retake a point after it's been lost. I gotta get out of here. This is
That's why I was expecting someone
I
over
have
there.
got to get out of this place.
They're going to see.
Oh, nice.
What the? Oh, they're all over there. Okay. Ow.
Jesus, what the?
So as you can see, Rising Storm 2 can be fun and very interesting to play, however, unfortunately is hyper lethal
Alright,
and can
spot
turn
popping
into,
smoke here.
I ran around a corner and
Well, I
died
guess it's
over and
just me
over
now.
again simulator.
I'm apparently a rocket target.
I mean, stop running around that corner, but you know, yes. Correct.
Ideally.
Why are none of my grenades exploding?
I need to turn down my settings.
Wait, there's somebody in the tower.
7-year-old surplus, what are you expecting?
I think there may be a skill gap between the two teams. Just saying.
There always
Yeah. I played
is.
this game like 3 times, dog.
Ow! That trench gun, that would explain a lot.
My grenades are all fucking duds.
This is also a custom map, so it's probably not balanced fairly.
Oh shit! No, I don't like that.
Oh, the initial version of this map was completely one-sided for the defenders.
I gave.
Is that a? That's a DC-3.
Spooky?
Yes, spooky.
That's spooky.
Uh-oh.
That's Puff the Magic Dragon.
Overhead
Oh
cover.
fuck my legs.
I'm hiding it.
Oh wait, that was on us.
Oh, let me go ahead, yeah.
I was there.
God
Oh,
damn.
there's enemy
Okay,
artillery,
grenade
too.
launchers just don't work on this map at all.
You really have to get.
So now it's E, I think?
Can't. Hello, I am here now. Please do not call us spooky on us again.
HE grenades are just not working at all, so.
They have a minimum arming distance, I know.
Nah, it wasn't working even when I was shooting them long range.
RPGs work.
Also, just saying it may not be a good idea to bring any more people into the chat for the time being.
Yeah.
Who keeps throwing purple smoke?
It's getting
Careful, there's a
sizable as
sniper
it
up
is.
Wow.
Indeed.
Sorry, Jellybean.
Yeah, I don't think we can handle more chaos. Oh,
Racecar, you
Oh!
are ruthless.
right in the knees. There we go. That's why I have 2 barrels.
Oh
Nope,
my
nope,
god.
I've marked a sniper at Squad 3's mark.
Shit, they know I'm here.
You got me 3 times.
Oh wow, you're all the way back here, VW. Spawning on you in 2.
And then you get those weird moments where it's like, hey, I don't want to stand on the banister of the fucking stairs. I'd like to actually stand on it, and then I get shot in the head before I get to actually kill the guy. Someone came up behind me, though, but fuck.
Welcome to Rising Storm 2, where...
Enjoy your stay.
This is unfortunately the main problem in this game. It is hyper lethal and has
more realism.
Yeah, hyper realistic, and there are a lot of weird gamification movement problems where you can just get stuck on random shit and then instantly die.
Yep.
Part of why Martin and I didn't go to Red Orchestra.
Like, this is why, like, generally speaking, Rising,
burning VC.
Like,
My favorite.
Were you about to say burning children?
No. Absolutely not. Never.
We're not part of a group that called Nate Bum Sticks to Kids.
Like, this is why, generally speaking, like, Red Orchestra 2 is better because it has a lot less...
Oh.
Basically, bolt-action rifles make for better gameplay with this movement system.
Yeah, there's a reason why I'm really good at the Mosin, because I got super good at the bolt action.
Well,
Red Orchestra.
Well, I mean, the Mosin is still good in this game.
The Mosin's really good. But
the Mosin was
the best thing in this game.
The Mosin I actually was the Mosin when I played it during the beta was the first weapon I actually felt like, okay, I'm actually doing something now. Because I was on the American side, died died over and over again away, and then I went, okay, so now we're on the now we're on the NVA, and then all of a sudden I started just bolting and just dropping people left and right. So
So I managed to get myself stuck between 2 barrels.
That's a lot of Americans. That is a lot of Americans. That's a lot of Americans.
I find that the AK-47
Goddamn combat
actually
area.
functions a lot better in semi-auto than it does in full auto.
Should not have rounded that corner while I was reloading. That was a poor choice.
Aw, man. I think I got one.
But generally speaking, I want to like this game, but it's way funner to look at than to actually play half of the time.
Wow,
Unless you have a shotgun.
Around the corner.
Which is what I'm doing right now. I'm utilizing my Hunter Call of the Wild instincts yet again.
Oh, using double barrel?
Yes.
Make sure you're using slug rounds. Those things are stupidly fun.
Yeah, the slug rounds kill.
They're just
Don't be that guy and use bird shot.
If you're lucky and it hits, that is.
Yeah, I'm just kind of I'm walking around trenches with, I guess, standard shot. I didn't actually select any ammo, so I guess I'm using.
Wow!
Holy smokes! I watched you fly.
If you hit M, it goes to fire both barrels, dude.
Okay.
Oh.
I went.
7 meters with an SMG. I'm
No,
calling
M's
BS
map.
on that one.
You're welcome.
I
There's
went
also to say
fucking
this-
flying. Holy shit!
This game has massive
X.
netcode issues. So for such a lethal game, it never has like below 50 p no matter what.
Ooh.
Come in through the window, go out through the wall. No. God damn it.
I'm
This is
stuck.
my window.
I am
I
falling
got
back.
stuck on top of a building and then
Hi,
got
Martin.
sniped by a driver.
Yellow.
That guy was still there? He took a rocket?
Okay,
Yep,
spawn areas
fuck.
are kind of...
Oh, nice shot. Jesus.
Whoa!
Get
Oh my
Well,
god.
Whoa! Let's not go out there. I'm just
Yes.
gonna stay right here.
Someone
That is
violated
death.
That is...
That's not it,
Yeah.
That's danger close.
Howdy, boys.
That is death.
Mega danger.
Holy fuck.
Edinburgh.
I believe,
Who shot where? Who did what where?
I believe in a thing called love.
Someone keeps shooting me and I have no idea where they are.
Welcome to Rising Storm.
There are some guys flanking on the west side, yeah.
copy.
Oh, and then there's just a grenade that came from nowhere. Okay. Sure.
Is it over?
Sure.
It's never over.
Recon plane.
Nowhere to hide, Charlie.
Oh, great! I got myself stuck.
Are the claymores remote dat or deep count?
Remote.
Dat.
Yeah. That's annoying.
Ah!
Oh my god.
Oh goodness.
Oh
Oh
crap!
my goodness, oh my damn.
Ah, man.
Buckshot.
Man with the flamethrower.
Why you know buckshot?
Got him. I stopped the man with the Bernie stick.
Bernie
That's fine.
I am once again asking for your combustion.
I'm once again asking for your death.
I have sealed the fire wizard with my buckshot magic.
I am once again asking for your fuel support.
Stay alive, VW.
Fuck off, I don't want the squad leader. You get squad leader.
Ah, yes, squad
Too
leader.
bad you're promoted.
Alright,
that's the
there's
beautiful
another
thing.
route around here. VW, there's another route around here.
Ow! Ow! I think I hit one.
Oh no,
though.
purple smoke on the west side.
Oh no!
Oh shit! Ah!
Hey, good.
There are lots of men out there, lots of angry men, and I'm bleeding to death.
Grenades! Grenades for everyone!
That's where the purple smoke is. Let's
You
not go that way.
Could keep him.
I got killed just over the wire over there, so be careful.
I'm gonna go this way. That. Ooh.
If only
carving.
I had the option.
Hello
there.
Azimuth 120.
Oh shit! Damn it.
Ah, damn it.
I don't like
Wizard
that.
detected.
Things are way too close.
Oh, fuck.
Let's try the Mass 49. I've never actually used that, I think.
Oh, I should not be laughing. I should
Captured
be
French
laughing.
rifle.
He's calling napalm in.
Oh, fuck.
Get away from F!
Fucking run!
Wait, hang on here.
Get inside buildings.
Oh. Ooh.
Whoa!
Too late.
Hurt himself.
Too late.
You know.
Holy shit, that's some blue on blue.
Oh my goodness. That.
Major
oh.
blue on blue.
Oh.
Oh my
Lieutenant Dan, why? Lieutenant Dan, why did you
Don't
call
clear it out.
napalm in on the entire platoon? We had the situation controlled, Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no skin.
Lieutenant Dan, you fucking idiot.
Replacement.
Okay, worst part is he did that on my mark.
That's your fault.
No, it's his fault for using my mark in the first place for napalm.
Hang on.
And then not warning us.
God,
That he
I
was
was
using
putting
my
got
mark for
grenades.
napalm.
Okay, so what did I wanted to see? Ah, right. It's over.
Welcome to my favorite game. It's everyone's fault but mine.
Well, it isn't my fault.
Otherwise known as the Vietnam War.
Grenade!
Shit.
I didn't commit war crimes. You did.
I really ordered you to
that
shoot
village
an
did not
innocent
exist. It was not
civilian.
populated solely by women and
committed
children.
more
You
war
are
crimes than
lying
I
or
did.
delusional.
Be careful, VW. There's guys on the.
I
outside
did
the
not
oven.
shoot.
There's
I did not napalm them. I
You
did not. It's bullshit.
You see, we didn't intend to use
Oh, hi, Mark.
cruel and unusual and overly lethal force
hi,
on enemy
Charlie.
combatants. You just happened to be in the way. Whoa!
Yeah,
Jack!
Yeah, we want to kill ourselves or.
I'm stuck on a bush. I'm sitting there sprinting in place on a bush.
Forest. It just happened to be that an entire enemy platoon was in that forest.
It was a deforesting effort.
Yeah, we were just trying to get rid of all the bugs in there.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't neurotoxin.
We're gonna build
was
it. You see, we're gonna blast the trees away with a daisy cutter and build an orphanage. It was a community effort.
that was not a nerve agent. No, that was
Oh,
what do they call
danger close? Danger close!
That was
What do they call
pesticide.
anti-bug shit again?
Pesticides. Yes.
Pesticides?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's danger close. Get it.
Are you implying that Agent Orange is a pesticide?
Shit, I'm getting fucking.
I'm implying that Agent Oranges and everything is something.
Oh no,
That shit
certainly
probably
killed
killed
lots
the
of bugs.
coronavirus. I'm gonna be real, fam.
All I'm saying is that Agent Orange killed a lot of bugs. Is a that's it.
Guys, I don't think there's just explosive in those artillery shells. I'm feeling kind of woozy right now, and everything's turning
hey, Goon, you know
different
what you need to
colors.
do?
What?
Dude, you need to just go drop some acid.
I already did. We need to drop a nape. Oh!
Oh!
Right in the doorway! Oh no!
Wait, what's...
No!
Wait, when was acid added to this game?
Since the beta.
Use the Woodstock experience in your in your processing settings.
Ah, okay.
See,
It's
you're
really hard
sounding
to
like a
play
stoner already.
I've played like this. I played a grenadier while doing this, but I still played and got killed.
Experience apply.
I don't know. Nobody ever.
Grenadier is not as easy as one thinks.
When I woke up the next
is
morning, I remembered the
amazing.
purple grenades, Martin, but I could never find the purple grenades anymore, so I never learned what they did. Oh goodness.
Ah, fuck.
Everything is smoky and shaking.
You see, this is
White phosphorus out.
Ow! And then I was shot by an
Burn, Charlie, burn.
You see, I could play this while playing the Americans, because then I just have to look for the guys with the funny hats. That's the easiest part about playing it. You can play Americans with the Woodstock experience pretty easily, because you just have to look for the men with the funny hats, and you shoot the men with the funny hats. And then you go home after the sergeant says your door's over.
Tripwire
Delta
trap.
squad in here. Where's Delta?
I feel like, I see, either I dropped acid at some point, there was something funny in those shells, or I've suddenly entered a very esoteric sort of 1970s to 80s anti-war film.
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
You guys remember that one green text about the DM who had his players playing as Care Bears in Vietnam?
Sweet mother of God. What? That sounds like a story I'd hear while I was high. Please go on.
Oh my god.
Okay, so the story goes the DM had only one D6 and he had the game played with that. People were playing as Care Bears.
We
Oh
won.
no.
The people were playing as Care Bears. There was no violence. They were firing, not shooting, they were sending hearts to the angry little boys to give them more love. And,
now I'm just imagining a bunch of Care Bears with like Cupid bows with fucking bandanas in the jungle.
It gets better.
No.
So,
You see, I'm
sometimes
Arcalite just coming in with B-52s with Care Bears drawn on the noses.
Care Bears and flag
sometimes
helmets.
the angry little boys would throw water balloons at them, and it would get their fur all wet and uncomfortable. So they were going through the magical forest, giving love to all the little boys.
Okay,
And then
first
a
off,
bridge
I'm going to
exploded.
stop you right there. I'm going to stop you right there and say, I need you to word that a little better.
Yeah, we definitely should watch the free.
Unfortunately, in this day and age, we can't say things like that without, you know,
So
clearly
now
clarifying that we are, yes,
Now
correctional
we have
hearings, media
God.
circuses, or, you know, the like.
So anyway, they were walking through the forest doing that, and then a bridge fucking exploded and cut one of them in half.
Jesus
They didn't-
Christ!
They didn't get wet. It wasn't, you know, an explosion of magical pixie dust. He exploded, and the bear was cut in
I
half.
didn't know Rin as much as everyone else
And
on
then
the server,
and
but
then
from my
the
interaction
LSD wore off.
with him, he had a good head on
Oh.
his shoulders.
I gotta
and I
restart
didn't
my
catch
game
that.
real quick.
Barrel hot.
Thank you for Busy Week from the Memorial Stream.
Right. Robo?
This game, by the way, it was lasting like 5 hours, and they were at that point fully into the experience of Care Bears. So they
Robo-
were entirely unprepared for that to happen.
Robo, thank you for the $50 and wise words, sir.
Arvin.
And whatchamacallit, that just reminds me of you know, as much as I meme about Necronica campaigns, someone actually he's a preschool teacher, and he made his class play Necronica, but he didn't actually tell them any of that, and he removed all the violence for the game. And like, you know, like the things would happen, and like, oh, his arm fell off, and everyone would kind of laugh. It's like, your arm fell off. So, yes, I can see how this could possibly be done.
But like,
I didn't hear any specifics on that game though. But yeah, I feel like you could end.
I think it was just like 1d6 roll for every action.
Yeah, I feel like you could have like a cuddly experience with that, and then you could end the campaign saying, "Haha, the drugs wore off. It's all real," and just say, "That's the end of the one shot. Good night, folks."
But like,
you could do that.
They were so into the experience, they had no idea it was coming.
Oh.
They probably made jokes about it. It's like Doki Doki Literature Club. You know, you make jokes about it going bad, and it takes a while, and you're thinking, well, maybe nothing's bad's gonna happen, and then everything goes horribly wrong. You gotta hold it.
That's Care Bears in Vietnam.
You were about to say Sayori, weren't you?
Well, not really, but yes, you understand.
Fellas, remember, he never finished the game. No spoilers.
Still.
10 hours on Act 1.
Because I took it seriously, damn it!
Goon, you gotta finish that, Goon.
Yeah, I
Give
wanted...
him money
We'll
so
make
he can
it a
finish
stream
Doki
day.
Specifically, anyone else who gives money tonight, tell them this is money to the Doki Doki Literature Club Fund.
By the way,
Fund the Library of Horror!
Dude, someone donated like 50,000 bits a minute ago.
Yeah, I know. It's
Patchy's on.
I thanked him for it.
50,000?
I feel like you guys
No,
trying to get
5,000.
Font to
That's-
finish that game. It's like
Actually-
me trying to get
Yeah,
my
right.
friends getting.
I kind of mashed it together. That's 5,000. That's $50. So
What
thank
does
you, Robo.
what does Twitch chat think of the
said
Care
that.
Bears?
$50, dog.
That's a lot of money. So yeah,
Striker,
that's
you're
a
gonna be
below.
squad
That
lead
is
as I
a
go
not
in.
below, above average donation for someone who isn't a dancing ghoul.
That is an above
I'll
average
be right back.
donation for someone who isn't Magic. Magic has been like busy recently, like with family stuff.
The man
He's not
with the
been having the
Thompson
best
is on the
time.
loose.
So like,
The man with the Thompson is king!
so like,
I'm
you
gonna
know,
fire.
Care Bear over voice.
If anyone wants to, you know,
Oh.
if anyone wants to say anything, you know, that might help somebody, you know, give
Okie
Magic your
dokie,
kind
look
words, 'cause he's a cool dude.
Well, Magic is a good person, and
let's
race
play
car
the
driver,
part
thank
we
you
all
for the
think
$1.
upstairs.
However, I had absolutely no idea what the hell you actually put in the text there because grenades. Vietnam.
Doki Doki Lit Club.
Oh, lit club.
I will rejoin in a minute. I'm gonna fry some hot dogs real quick because I'm hungry.
Fair enough.
$1 whole, thank you. To the
Damn it! I just
to
got
the
melee.
literature club. One of these days, I guess, it's one of those things where it has to be a day where I am alone and by myself and just, you know, I am not fucking chronically busy, which has not been this week! Or next week, because taxes and human things.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
tell
so
me
you
when
can
your
get taxes,
taxes are over so I can give you...
Hold up.
raffle
There's
tickets.
No!
someone Mike spamming Barbie girl.
I saw him at the last possible second.
Girl in a Barbie
That man was. I found Solid Snake. He was using cover effectively and like face paint. Fuck, man! I found him, and then I was immediately shot dead. Fuck.
Well, that's because you encountered Solid Snake in the jungle.
It's a little early, but hey, here he is.
Yeah, it's,
Isn't he
it's a couple
You
supposed
can't
years
catch
early.
me, Charlie.
Soviet Russia
Charlie
right
and
now?
A. They're in the bunkers at Ace. Put in some grenades.
I don't even know where the hell I am. That's another thing about this game and about Vietnam in general. Going,
I am or what
yeah,
I'm doing.
yeah, going to Vietnam means hey, our map design is confusing and awful. Apparently, in most
And it's
games.
that way on purpose.
All right, we got A.
Hey, race car, can we get a squad tunnel?
I did not realize I was a squad leader. Sorry.
Wait a moment.
Hey, can I get you to do your job? Oh, I didn't realize I was, you know, that I was this man's. I'm sorry. Give me a minute. I gotta remember.
Got one.
This man.
I didn't know the commander was assassinated, and I was replacing him.
We are taking Alpha.
I'm sorry.
Damn
sorry,
it.
I didn't know
Right,
someone got
that
shot in the
was okay.
face. Ah. I apologize for my kitchen.
I got shot by an M1 carbine. I didn't
Okay,
notice until
all
the fifth shot killed me.
Well, I was told my plane was under attack, and then I turned around and the guy was behind me and stabbing me.
Davito, I believe you can keep your liver, sir. I don't know. I am not that desperate for bodily organs. Liquored and unliquored.
We lost A.
I'll take
Spooky.
it.
Look, if you, if you want to donate some lungs, I mean, I could use a new left lung. Mine's been
Alright,
since
we
I was
need
born.
a commander. Oh man, I'm enlisting you to be commander.
Oh, GI.
And then shot from nowhere again.
I'm gonna see how these hot dogs that I bought 3 pounds of, you know, $4 are. They're probably gonna be shit.
I'm gonna have to remove a spooky, aren't I? I'm gonna have to.
They're gonna be hot dogs, that's for sure.
They're definitely not Frankfurters or Knockfest.
I'm gonna have to remove a spooky. I'm gonna have to
stay alive for like 10 seconds.
I am in the queue. Actually, I'm gonna leave the queue.
They're shooting Hollywood rounds at me.
Get back here! Ooh, okay, I was...
What do you mean Hollywood
And then I was immediately shot before I could even see him.
Kitsu, don't go up the main road. They've got that pegged hard.
Remember, kids, they speak for the trees.
I speak for the trees, for I am
And
the Lorax,
there we go.
and the trees say, Long yeah! Chimao! Did you know?
I knew where the guy was,
The
but
trees say go home, GI.
before I could aim
This is not your war.
Puking chicken, go home! Because the Vietnamese called American paratroopers puking chickens. Because how they look coming down.
My
on
grandfather
their
was a
parachutes.
fucking paratrooper.
Anyone ever call him a puking chicken?
But
Not that I know of.
They also said don't fuck with the chicken men. I think it was the 101st.
For actually,
Angry
all
chicken
I know,
man.
all I actually know is that he was a Green Beret and jumped out of planes.
Okay, there's a sniper that got.
The Vietnamese fear Colonel Sanders.
All I know is that my grandfather got a Bronze Star for taking grenade for the school.
All I know is my great-grandfather was the cook.
All I know is that Grandpa
All you wanna do is
crawled
fucking
through
cook, man.
tunnels. All I know is Grandpa crawled through tunnels with a 1911 and a shitty flashlight
Did I
to
get him?
find the bodies
Yes.
of LERPs
Yes.
that the Viet Cong stole. Because like when the VCs would kill like a LERP team, like the whole team, they'd like grab all 4 or 6 of their bodies and drag them into tunnels. And my grandpa was the guy whose job it was to go with 3 other dudes in a jungle.
Whoa, whoa,
and,
whoa, whoa, hey.
Get those bodies back.
Well, that's unfortunate. The server's full. Oh well.
Yeah, I mean, my grandfather's job was to help man the gun on the destroyer, so
Right, well-
a turret.
Well, you see, my family's military history is
How did I miss you, race car?
far less colorful than that. Basically, whoa!
Oh!
Ow!
Holy fuck! I can see that from here.
And then napalm.
landed near me.
Ain't that just Vietnam?
Nobody told me we were having a cookout on A.
It was a surprise
You
party.
can't say anything. This is open comms. The enemy would have
Flambe.
I'm just frying hot dogs.
Oh shit! I'm
buzzed. I'm buzzed and I have hot dogs. What more do you people want?
Oh, good. We can recapture things.
Blood and
Amazing.
Thunder. I don't know.
Yay, we found
But yeah,
it.
as I was saying, my family's military history is far less colorful. My grandfather and his 2 brothers were all mechanics.
Oh, that was a live grenade.
There's nothing wrong with that, Goon. That is
I mean, I think that's
respectable.
cool. I like mechanicking.
Snake eaters are still so full. Disappointing.
Yeah, I have some randoms in the snake eaters.
That is a respectable AF fucking like.
Oh, I got one.
Oh my god, you can use a 1919.
Yes.
That's amazing.
That's a respectable like position, dog. Mechanics are important.
Ow.
Well, they are important, but that means that, my grandfather, actually, I think he was in and out of the Air Force. These were in the 50s.
Oh my
so,
god, it just blew that guy's head off.
my great uncle went to Korea and was, whatchamacallit, I think that's basically the only person in the family that's actually been in theater anywhere, and my grandfather was stationed in England, and, according to him, great time.
There's a whoa, BB. There's a tripwire right around the corner here.
Hold on, I got a bandage.
I mean,
Ow.
England in the 50s was a pretty great time. Like,
Dude, we're gonna take it. We're gonna take it.
you could get
Ah.
basically anything you wanted in England in the 50s, right? Like, it was it was a beautiful time. It's kind of like, you know, Moscow in the 90s. If you know who to talk to, you can get anything, and most of it's not even illegal. It's just hard to source from legal sources.
Hard for something to be illegal when there's no government left.
Right, yeah. So, yeah, according to him, wine, women, and song.
Oh, shit.
One giant roving party. Come to England, stare angrily at the Russians. Oh, get drunk literally every week.
You know, my other grandfather...
Or night in some cases.
My other grandfather sat on a listening post on Turkish border with the Soviets. Just listening to Russian chatter all day.
I'll tell you from my own experience, like, modern day Poland is fucking amazing. Like, if you wanna chill out and get drunk every single day for less than $20 a week, go to Poland. Poland is amazing.
With my family, 2 interesting stories come to mind. The first was my great uncle who fought in the Israeli War for Independence, was strafed by an aircraft and lived, despite the bullet going clean through his stomach. The other one was my grandpa, who survived a firing squad in...
What?
Yes. What? He survived a firing squad because the fence that they had lined him and a group of other Jews up against had broke the second he leaned on it, and he fell into a ditch. So he was assumed dead as he was fired upon.
Oh, so he played dead.
He basically fell literally as they fired, so they thought they got him, but nah.
Yeah.
That's luck.
That's the extent of my military history.
But yeah, my grandfather, the destroyer he was on, was the destroyer out of the smoke staring down the Littorio at the Second Battle of Sirte. They took a single 15-inch shell through the forward funnel. No damage otherwise. And they also had no ammo by the time they hit New Alexandria, but that's just how things are.
Yeah, also my grandfather never speaks about his time in the military because he was military intelligence and went on to work for the NSA. So all I know is he was at a listening post.
I mean, my dad only talks about things that are older than 1987. Because everything else he did in the Navy is classified until 2032.
Okay, there's enemies over there. Good to know.
There's enemies everywhere. This is Vietnam.
The trees are speaking American. Help.
The Vietnamese are our enemies. The trees are our enemies.
For both sides, the trees.
The leaves on the trees are Vietnamese sympathizers.
I have lasted a remarkably long time in this pillbox. Something has gone horribly wrong for the enemy.
I'm just kind of walking. I'm getting into this situation where I'm trying to walk. Well, I'm trying to walk up to the front line, but literally if I get anywhere near the battle, it's basically just an instant kill zone, and I will be shot in the face.
If you just don't, some dude just domes you, and it's like, where was he? Don't know.
Yeah, and and then by the time you get back up there, that guy's moved. You'll never fucking find him. You'll get shot by someone else. I feel like that's kind of the issue with this game. It's hyper lethal, confusing, and horribly disorderly.
Whereas with Red Orchestra, it was like, oh, there's everyone. Just start
That
shooting.
reminds me of the saying that they have about the American Army and why it's so good.
They practice chaos on a daily basis, and war is chaos.
Yes. Exactly.
I feel like from a video game, I'd kind of like a little bit more order to my map design to make things sensible.
Oh,
Look, we're not saying we want 3-lane map design for Call of Duty. We're saying that we want map design.
Striker, I want so badly into your squad.
The problem is they made authentic
5 lanes.
and Vietnam was awful.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
One of the big things is that, half the trees that are down on this map, you can't jump over, even though it gives you the jump over indicator. The movement is so broken in this game.
I feel like I feel like the problem is with the map design is like, hey, you have a spawn, and then you have a hill, and then you've got fucking dugouts with a billion places to hide, and then you've got a fall after those dugouts, and you got another hill, and about 50 billion flanking routes through trees on the other side of that hill, and it's
the Vietnam experience.
I mean, yes, but also,
spooky.
I can't make sense of it.
Accurate doesn't necessarily mean fun.
Yeah, yes, there's also that.
1919 is surprisingly good.
I'm sitting here as, you know, the fucking, you know, as the Viet Cong. I'm supposed to be doing the flanking. I'm supposed to be doing the flanking. Sit in your fob, American.
This game is the same issue Verdun has, where the map design's a bit too authentic in how horrible it is to be on either side.
Yeah, it's. I feel like it's just like, it's not that it's not it's not that it's advantageous to one side or anything like. It's It's just a bad place to fight for everyone.
No one likes it. It's a bad
to
time for all.
And I feel like yeah, that may be authentic, but video game fun though.
Implying
I would rather
fun.
be on bridges with a resident wereaboo hunting us than doing this.
I mean, all due respect for why we're here, if I wanted to, there's about a billion other games that I could play if I literally just wanted to spawn in and get shot in the head by enemies that I can't see over and over again.
You're right, but it's a lot less pain to play this than it is to play Arma.
I could deal with original Operation Flashpoint. I'm accustomed to that.
Alright. You see, with Arma, you walk for 30 minutes, then you get domed out of nowhere.
At least the turnaround time is shorter in this game.
See, Arma, you could get picked back up, though. This one, you're dead, you're dead.
Yeah, but not for very long.
Okay, I found my spot.
Depends if they have to wait.
Ooh, that was a nice chunk.
Look, and Arma, right, you get domed,
Ow.
it's okay. I'll be there in 3 minutes to pick you up with the helicopter and bring you back, okay?
Scout, report in.
Oh, they're flanking us. And then I got stuck with the band. That guy just sprayed in our general direction and killed all of us.
That is how machine guns work.
And I wanted to, and yeah, I was pressing C to try and crouch, and I pressed. Again, the one time it's not C to crouch, like some kind of alien, you know, otherworldly magic machine. I get myself killed because I had a bayonet in my hands.
When you try to Molotov people, but it just flies over their head.
Okay, so now they're on the hill.
Yeah, we
Why?
Wow.
The Arvin's over there.
And I got fucking team killed again.
Whoa!
Grenade launch round. That was
okay.
fun.
Oh, fuck.
Thanks, Sky Raider Chan!
Damn it, Doug, you're not supposed to shoot me
Town.
when I'm
The
throwing
town.
that shit at
The
you.
town is on fire.
Danger fucking close, man. Gonna chuck one of these. And one of these.
Ow. Oddly enough, though, this game isn't as bad as I remember it being. I remember hating this with a burning passion. Papasha! Oh my god, my baby.
I think, honestly, it comes down to what map you're playing on, because I think the map design is kind of the biggest issue of this game.
Oh, this is always one of my most favorite maps. I'm doing better on it than I ever did.
Because I feel like, because I feel like,
I missed you so much.
As I said, the game is either really good or really awful.
Oh, you should see the Winterwald clone they made. It's terrible. It's one-sided.
No, I will say this much: the Winter War mod that's been developed through this game is pretty fucking good.
Oh, is that for this game? I thought it was for Red Orchestra.
No, it's for this.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so wait, what? Winter War?
Yeah,
wait.
there is a
somebody
Winter War
developed
mod.
the Winter War. Yeah. They actually had grenade launchers, like the in-game rifle grenades, before the main game had it. I don't know how the hell they managed that. It's the same
Auntie, I
script and
saw you
everything.
get hit.
Determination and mod tools.
Yeah. Auntie, I saw you get
This
hit.
game's mod tools are actually pretty awful, actually.
I have a Papasha. Now I don't want to rush because I know I'll
hit
lose
someone.
Scout.
Also, another thing, this map in particular is a supremacy map that turned into territories. Supremacy maps are not that good.
It's not balanced, yeah. It usually turns into C becoming a slaughter fest, and yeah. If the attacking team can take C, it's over.
Well, as I can see from the map, you see, yeah, it's one of those situations where both teams have to come up to fight over a single hill, and you have no idea what's on the fucking hill till you get up there. And you'll probably be shot in the face the moment you get up there.
Race car, why do you deprive me of my papa shit?
I'm gonna get an house here.
Allowed one. This is banned.
You're the only person who consistently kills me, by the way. It's always you.
I'm just gonna not be in here.
I've played a lot of hours of this game.
Yeah.
Oh boy, 2 barrages on the same place.
Well, I guess we're not going anywhere.
Might try Browning automatic Chan.
Oh, I'm watching guy burn. He's just enjoying his point in a bunker and then just all it up.
Amber alert!
God damn it.
What's happening now? What car? What car is angrily staring at somebody?
Is it a silver Hyundai Sonata, like usual?
That was a burgundy GMC.
Hame, did you have a Papa Shot?
No.
Fuck.
I have Marchan.
Oh. I didn't realize the full Papa Show was in this game.
It is.
Oh, it is.
Even the shitty Papa Shows in this game, too.
That thing doesn't exist. It's a crime against humanity. Where's the real Papa Show?
That dude just a 12-gauge shell, 12-gauge slug to the chest and lived.
No one's seen Papa Shaws with drum mags since the war. It's ancient lost technology.
It's lost tech.
The clans have it, according to
Pristine factory new Papa Shaws, or I suppose Suomis at that point.
Martin, why?
It's potato tech.
Double heat sink Papa Shah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the clans have the Papa Shaw. The Suomi was given to SLF Royal units.
Yeah, but the Suomi doesn't have that cool barrel guard stuff, man.
Oh, wow, that was a snapshot that almost killed me. Load, snell.
Careful, Doug, there's hostiles in this trench line.
Yeah, that one got me.
I can't see anyone, and that sounds like something bad in the distance.
Oh, hey, I found Weaver's gun.
What, M1D?
Yeah.
Yep, they're all over there. Boy, howdy.
M1919. Box with a barrel.
They also nerfed that gun like a few patches ago.
But it's so comfy.
It used to be much better.
It's so easy to shoot.
Where is? Great, my round was eaten by a fence.
Mark 93 meters. There's someone over there. There are people shooting from there.
I am one with the trees. However, my bullets are one with the fences.
I mean, the L2A1 is super comfy, by the way.
Ow.
Yeah, but you know I'm an FN purist.
Party, holy shit, right through the heart.
You're welcome.
Shot through the heart.
I killed someone. Hooray. However, unfortunately, there's still shitloads of... Oh no.
Shot through the
You
heart.
go first, that way if you die, I know.
God damn it, I just spawned.
Good lord, I'm not even being directly shot at by anyone that I can see, but my guy is basically having a panic attack behind a fucking door.
Oh yeah, that's a big issue of this game. Yeah.
Well, when bullets hit near you, you become panicked.
Yeah, the bullet snaps, it depends on where they're coming from, really.
Right.
Sometimes it's just so random, it's really inconsistent.
Yeah, that's my
It's a lot more consistent in RO too, that's for sure.
Oh, there's a lot of things more consistent.
Oh, I think
in
I just
RO2,
team
let's be
killed
honest
someone.
here.
Like the fun?
No, I got away with it. Okay, good.
1919 in front of you, Goon.
Martin, at the very least, this game does not have its own grain elevator. At the very least.
I would rather grain elevator.
Wow! Oh, well, and then I was flanked. The end.
Grain elevator.
Grain elevator was fun.
It can be
No,
fun.
it's not fun.
It was fun in a
PTSD
sadistic
inducing.
way.
Until
That's
you get
why I
the
liked it.
Here's the
Until you
thing.
get the tryhard that follows you.
Green elevator so long, I have to.
Oh fuck! Bad grenade!
Grain Elevator is PTSD. Bridges of Drazina is just fuck you. I don't want to play this.
Yeah, that's true.
Stop voting for this map, you try-hard Nazi. And it's
Hey,
always
man.
the wereabouts who vote for Bridges because they can defend it pretty fucking well.
I don't like that map either because it gets overplayed to hell. It's like
Oh yeah,
Dust
no, it's
2 of
hilariously
fucking
overplayed.
RO2.
It is the longest map and just the most annoying map to play on either
Aside from
side.
that
The only thing I like about
last
RO2 is the tanks.
Which
my
almost
biggest
never
thing-
get played.
But the tank on tank combat is fucking god awful.
Oh.
Because the fucking I love the tanks, but I hate the combat with them because the Panzer 2 and the Panzer 3 and the Panzer 4 are so ridiculous.
I just like commanding a whole crew.
Well, actually, I think it's down to the fact that it's not that it's more powerful, it's just the fact that T-34s explode very violently.
Yeah, I know, it's bullshit.
T-34s also have like so much protection in that game, it's ridiculous.
No, I get one shot basically every time I roll out in them.
This reminds me
that's
of
because
the
someone's
time I actually
hitting you
saw
in the turret
the Soviet
range, which is the
workmanship.
T-34's biggest weak spot.
But there's
The
no way to
T-34s
range
have
time.
such big variation in the armor quality.
Yeah,
and, like,
because
what
the
you do.
T-34 has shit optics.
I will be back.
Such a pain.
Like the T-34's optics were actually just legitimately shit.
Alright, well, I'm gonna dip for now because I've got food. It was nice playing with y'all.
Yep.
All right.
See you later, Doug.
See you later.
See you, Doug.
See ya.
The Red Orchestra 1's tank combat after hundreds and hundreds of hours of modding was much better. I remember the whatchamacallit, like playing with Cybrid on tank only servers that were basically like, hey, you start in a giant hangar full of, it's a showroom full of tanks, just take one. Go out there, try and
Imagine.
boop someone. We don't have those
Imagine
maps
one.
anymore. We don't have those maps
Imagine
anymore.
this game, but with Walker Bulldogs and Ontos's.
Honestly, I feel like the game would have to be entirely redesigned since you can't really play. That you would need to actually have sensible roads and lines of fire and
You can
not
fight them in the
debris,
city.
not
You can fight them in
debris.
the city.
Oh, the worst possible place for a tank aside from the Ontos.
They used
Exactly.
that to put the M113 in this game and it got scrapped alongside with everything else.
Well, yeah, because
Yes, the
Antimatter
Gavin.
jumped and changed games. Like they even jumped publishers too, didn't it?
Yeah, and Tripwire is the only one that's actually handling this game, and they don't know what to do with it anymore.
Well, I mean, it's a pretty.
Well, they certainly know how to monetize it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fucking bastards.
keep in mind, this is the company that literally killed Killing Floor. Tripwire, that is.
How did they kill Killing Floor? What happened there?
DLC. Loot boxes.
That monetization though.
Right. It's, but this is. I feel like I'm getting I'm getting the unfortunate syndrome of I like what this game is. I like how it looks. It's just that I don't like playing it though. It's one of those things where it's like, hey, this looks really cool, and then I remember, oh wait, this is what we do half the time in this game.
Just like MWLL.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, I can get around it. It's just the problem is that with Living Legends, it's, oh hey, teams are stacked. I'm not gonna have fun. That's the only problem. That's the only problem. If there are competent people on the enemy team and you have none of them on your team, you are not gonna have fun.
You guys know how I said that I would basically never play MechWarrior Online again? Well,
Sydney, please tell me you didn't give money to the Ponzi scheme.
I have not given money to Russ fucking Bullock.
Oh, that's his name, Russ. That's who I was probably thinking of yesterday. But yes, go.
One of my friends that has never played any MechWarrior game at all, and has just recently learned about BattleTech as a setting and its lore, they got into MechWarrior Online. I'm like, okay.
Tell them to get out of it immediately. Pull out.
Sarge
Pull
keeps
out.
dropping money. He keeps dropping money even though he just started playing the game.
No.
Sarge keeps doing things without listening to me at all, and I'm like, no, don't do that. No.
Don't.
Was
No,
Mech Warrior Mercenaries any good? Changing
What?
subject.
What?
Mech 5? No.
Yeah.
No.
No. No. Okay.
You clearly didn't see the video that
We watched.
on
Shavaxi showed me his recording of it, and hey guys, have you ever wanted to play a MechWarrior game, but you actually have to legit walk up to shit and press E to do things in the giant robot? Have you ever wanted to play a MechWarrior game? Have you ever wanted to play a mech game that is so horribly lazily designed that it is basically faceless in its own right?
The first mission is stolen directly, like. Almost entirely from BattleTech, from Harebrained Schemes BattleTech.
Most of the stuff in that game is stolen from, Harebrained's BattleTech, and the story itself is basically just like, hey, it's Black Knight, but it's vengeance. Which is basically the same fucking thing at the end of the day.
Look, if you want a quick synopsis of how badly PGI fucked up fucking MechWarrior 5.
Please.
The tutorial level for MechWarrior Online that they added 2 years ago has more heart and soul in it in a 30-second in-engine cutscene has more heart and soul and more BattleTech in it than the entirety of Mech 5.
Right.
I don't even remember that cutscene.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, so, yeah, Mech 5 is bad, don't buy that. If you want MechWarrior, just... Fuck, it's a little bit of a task, but go find the older games. Go play 3 and 4 and its expansion packs. They're a little bit hard to get working in some cases, but they are much better games. Or Harebrained Schemes BattleTech.
If you want to feel the true medium laser experience, get MechWarrior 2 working, and realize that the medium laser is, in fact, the best weapon in the inner space.
How do you make a new squad?
The most min-maxing weapon of all time, sawing light mech arms in half in a single burst.
I think if you just pick any of the empty squads, that should make a new one.
Nah, it's like there's no empty squads, there's 1 and 2, which have no names.
What?
Where's the enemy?
Where's the giant?
What squad am I
damn
even
it!
in?
Okay, and then I was instantly died before I could get off the second shot.
Well, so far I've been.
This is why I was.
And I've been grenaded.
This is why I was using buckshot. I just point the gun at them and they die.
It's not. Unfortunately, it's not as great when you're using it out of a grenade launcher.
Actually, it's amazing when you're doing that.
It's a lot more inconsistent.
I mean, yeah, sure, you gotta make sure that one shot actually gets to him, but it's a fun thing to have in reserve. MechTech is back and they are working on a new mech pack. Seriously?
Oh, I killed someone.
I thought they were litigated. Oh, no, threatened to be litigated out of existence, but I guess with the whole Harmony Gold being litigated by the Japanese government, things are a little bit more touch and go now. Good.
So what happened by the Japanese government?
Okay, so basically, you know the case that Harmony Gold had thrown against it with, you don't actually own the Macross license, you fucking idiots. That they kind of just, ducked to the side and paid off. Remember that case? Remember how they were like, yeah, no, you've still got the license. You're good because they paid the right person off. Remember that? The Japanese government came in after that and said, no, you don't own the rights to a cultural icon. Fuck you. We're taking you to court. And they're also being, well, apparently Harmony Gold, that's Harmony Gold, and PGI is under investigation by the US, France, the UK, Japan, China, and South Korea for embezzlement. And how this is connected is that Harmony Gold does own stock in PGI. It's probably the reason why that lawsuit against the, lawsuit for the unseen went away suddenly.
They own stock options. That's how PGI essentially got permission to do their redesigns so that we could get the Marauder and Warhammer in MechWarrior Online.
So,
they gave Harmony Gold stock options. Also, PGI's license for the MechWarrior franchise expired.
Well, they got an extension from Microsoft.
They got an extension from Microsoft.
For 4 years, but, yeah, I think...
5-year extension.
I think I keep getting shot over and over again, but I think I think they're heading downhill, and that's a good thing. Because they're not producing good content, and they're apparently they're basically pocketing money outside the law.
No, here's my thing though, right? So, Ruspalik re-secures the license for his company for another 5 years.
Was that a trap or a grenade?
And still keeps MechWarrior Online and MechWarrior 5 in maintenance mode.
Kitsune, someone detonate the trap.
So what are you doing with the fucking license, you fucktard?
So, Sydney, it's obviously so they can keep making money off the Ponzi scheme that is both of those games. That's the only reason. Because they're not going to make new content. They're not going to make new games because they can't make new games because they don't got people to make good games. MechWarrior 5 proved that they do not have the capability of making a good MechWarrior game anymore. And they actually, they had a chance, because I had fun with MechWarrior Online during, like, the first phases of the closed beta. I had fun. And then it just got awful.
I still have fun with MechWarrior Online because Civil War Tech brings things back into balance. So
and then they ruined that.
Fun. So you can have fun with a lot of mechs.
Oh, right, Civil War, right, okay, yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
Is that just a common thing, or do you have to play a specific mode for that?
I think that's at, like, the tech level that the game is currently at.
That's the current tech level the game
right,
is at.
they're at the FedCom Civil War. Right, okay.
I have,
which is an era that I also like.
I have a Marauder too that has 2 heavy PPCs and 5 medium pulse lasers.
The thing about
that is fun.
Yeah, you see, the thing about that is the Clan Invasion brings in Clan Tech, which Clan Tech is min-maxing bullshit, but the FedCom Civil War era basically has
just
Clan
Sphere,
yeah,
Clan Tech.
Yeah, the Clan Tech is in more an easy in full circulation and easy access, so the price isn't fucking
you
ridiculous.
Still can't do mixed tech in MWO, which is bullshit, but you can at least use rotary autocannon 5s to dab on the clans.
Racks. And also, damn it, AK. I'm going back to my goddamn voice in the gun.
Nah, dog, SKS. It's pretty good. It's basically a Mosin, but it shoots faster. Actually, that might be the problem.
Right, so, no, don't go play MechWarrior Online. Oh, it's a new game. I want to get into the No.
I actually had a
do it.
decent amount of fun just stomping around in medium mechs.
Like, if you're dead set on playing MechWarrior Online, like dead set on it, there is fun to be had there. Just be aware that the game's population is dwindling and has been for 3-4 years.
My issue is that
there will
MW4 is a bit before my time, and I don't like the control scheme that much.
Well, that's
find it.
It's a classic control scheme. I played it on... You know how I played MechWarrior 4 the first time? On one of those wacky-ass fucking Sidewinder controllers where, like, the joystick axis is, like, moving the hand, like, the right handle, like, around. That's how I played that the first time. So,
I actually,
you can get around that.
I have played MechWarrior 4 with a HOTAS.
Oh, fuck!
Throttle pedals to adjust, like, I used my stick for my torso, right? I used my stick for my torso, the throttle for throttle, and the pedals to turn my legs, and I was like a real mech pilot. You know, pull back to go forward, push forward to go back.
And also, additionally, thinking about it, no, you could rig up MechWarrior 4's controls once you understand what the buttons do to basically just be MechWarrior Online.
I've actually done that for
It's not that hard.
Playthrough. Because that is one thing MechWarrior Online did really well. The default control scheme is
my allies?
Good. It works.
Oh, this is a really bad point.
That came from the era where they were kind of, still trying, maybe a bit. That's the groundwork. The games are the developers are just declined from there.
Like
no,
in MW4, don't you have to use the arrow keys to turn your view?
Yes, but you could just make your mouse as for you make your mouse access torso twist. You can do that.
Yeah, there's an option for that on the left side of
the other thing I wasn't fond of is the fact that you were a mercenary. I'd rather actually be a soldier, an actual mech warrior.
Well, maybe you should go play MechWarrior 4 Vengeance, because it's basically, hey, they took my planet. Fuck you, get off my planet!
Like,
I'm royalty!
Why were they doing mercs for so long? Like, why do you have to be a mercenary?
Because it's easy to write and it's simple to justify.
Oh, yeah.
You work for money and you have giant robots. You go anywhere. People need big stompy robots. You provide at expense.
The other thing is mercenaries are a huge part of BattleTech as a setting, and there is an entire set of rules for the tabletop war game to play a mercenary campaign with all kinds of resource and logistics management and That's it. They wanted to attempt to do the Merc sim in the video game where the computer can do the math for you. And also you get to
oh geez,
actually
there really are
pilot
only
the
two
big
squads. What the
stompy
hell
robot.
happened?
But yes, mercenaries.
People left.
Maybe actually, we still got a full server, but
Yeah, server's still full.
Yeah,
Oh god, ping!
mercenaries is a common trope, but MechWarrior 5 doesn't. MechWarrior 4 and 5 doesn't fix that fucking trope. It's the same thing. So MechWarrior 4 actually.
Mech 5 doesn't even do good Merc sim.
Right,
It's like HBS BTEC
lag
Merc
though.
sim light.
Oh
Holy
god.
shit, that lag.
Oh
HBS
god.
BTEC
I just
sim is
joined.
bad,
I'm hoping
too.
it's not me, but somehow it might, knowing my luck.
I've got a 45-second team kill penalty.
Okay, that was that was a thing.
I'm still waiting for a mod for HBS BTEC to, you know, expand the Merc sim.
Ah, yeah, spawn and die. Yeah.
And also, MechWarrior 3 might be a little bit difficult to get running, but there is a way of doing it, and Shavaxi's probably going to show me exactly how to do that. But MechWarrior 3, it's during the Clan Wars, and you are a soldier in, the Inner Sphere Army. So, it's kind of down to the games don't want to deal, like, most of the games just haven't really dealt with being in, like, the Clan Wars, or the Succession Wars, or, well, Mercenaries is in the
Succession Wars.
Actually, not really. No, I don't
Which mercenaries? There's two of them now.
MechWarrior 4.
Well, there's also Mech 3 mercenaries, and...
What's Pirate Moon?
Yes, Pirate Moon.
But you're just a bad person in that, or you're the good guys from the base campaign.
Look, I'm a bad person, fuck you.
Ooh. I think that recon plane crashing just killed someone.
Oof. But,
yeah, that can happen, actually.
I saw red mist. I think someone died horribly.
I actually know someone that has gotten Mech 2 to work. Like, actually run on modern systems.
I poked a man. Did I kill the man, though?
Work, air quotes, or work?
Work. Hard, full stop. Hard send. Period, dot. Work.
Right. So, really, honestly...
I mean, you have to play it in 800 by 600, but...
That's not an issue.
Yeah, that's kind of the jank of the... Yeah, that's kind of the jank. Like, I had to do the Let's Play for MechWarrior 4, where everything that wasn't actually in gameplay, I had to crop it, crop the main menu, because it was only in 800 by 600.
Yeah. It's fine.
And then, honestly, at full resolution, while you're in game, the game is actually aged pretty well in terms of graphical fidelity, honestly.
It's because it has really good lighting. Like, let's say, like, you look at Fear, right? Fear looks great. It's that lighting, though.
Yeah. Well, I think it's down to the, like, it's kind of just like, it's the old, it's an older way of doing, graphical fidelity, but it's just kind of, I don't know. It's just really strange how upping the resolution on it doesn't really seem to detract from it. I mean, it actually seems to make it better in some cases. But it's like the textures on all of the mechs and the detail and detail on the maps, it's just good enough that increasing detail makes it more enjoyable to look at, but doesn't. It's not like World in Conflict, where the worst thing about World in Conflict is the textures did not fucking age well at all, even at the highest resolution, or like has highest
World
texture
in
rate.
Conflict is still beautiful. Don't even at me, fam. You need to give that man a little more.
Ow. Well, I got it.
The game, I am now watching the stream.
World of Conflict is a good game. The only problem is the unit textures are the problems. They're really muddy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, it's an RTS. You're not going to be looking that close at them anyway.
Well,
you have the ability to. Though.
Yes, but yeah, you have the ability, and then you just kind of. One thing I was kind of amazed with at World in Conflict when it first came out was, and the monitor went off, was the fact that when you zoomed in on an infantry squad, it was about the same level of detail as like the original Operation Flashpoint. I'm like, wow, technology.
Yeah, like
I think
and that's still impressive.
I think my introduction to World in Conflict was actually Gom's Let's Play.
So
Gom do a Let's Play?
He did.
When did he do that?
Yeah, he did one. It was a good Let's Play.
I think and I'm shot by sniper that I could never fucking see or perceive, but no, the only thing
war, baby.
Really, if they wanted to do a World in Conflict HD, they'd only have to just adjust the textures, and that's it. Everything else about the game is fine.
It's better than fine.
We gotta rework the whole system.
It's time It's time for a sad admission.
What?
It's been like a year and a half since I actually watched any of Gollum's content, and that kind of makes me sad because like I remember really liking his content, but I haven't like watched any of it. It might be like because like I don't see him in my sub feed in YouTube anymore.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know if that's YouTube culling shit
no,
or...
yes, that's exactly what that is. I have the same problem. Everyone's having that problem where the algorithm is screwing people over, even if they're still actively posting. And Gom posts a lot. Excuse me, posts a lot of stuff. He posts too much fucking
post
content.
a lot. He does. There is no way you can watch all of his stuff.
I never seem to be able to catch a stream, and it's like, damn.
Oh, hi, Martin.
Yeah, but that's YouTube. That's YouTube saying, "Hey, Let's Play content's not popular. We're just going to de-emphasize it." Oh, people are watching it less because nobody can fucking see it. Oh, it's just it's not popular.
It's a vicious cycle.
People are watching it even less now because they can never fucking find it.
God
I guess it's
damn
not
it,
popular.
Martin, I just spawned.
That's in addition to all the
piece of shit.
In addition to all the things. In addition to all the things concerning COPPA and just general monetization, like, like financial stability, that is something that's actually actively killing the Let's Play community. So, yeah, no, everyone's moving to fucking Twitch.
The thing is that all the big YouTubers are like moving to YouTube.
Our platform is dying.
stream.
Also, YouTube kills its most popular community.
They will never admit YouTube and the people running YouTube from Google right now they're basically they will never admit a problem or a fault unless they have unless they've got one hand on the bankruptcy paperwork. So you will never hear them admit it until it's far too late for anyone else to do anything about it.
Although the virtual YouTubers are doing pretty well up under.
Well,
I think they're a bit of a fad now. I don't know how long
they're a fad, but honestly,
I've been around for a couple of years, actually.
Didn't Kazuna AI get bought
They're
out
a fad
by,
that hasn't gone away, so maybe it's not a fad.
I don't think it's that.
YouTubers are just idols. They're just new age idols.
Pretty much, but I think they are having problems, and a lot more of them are moving to just streaming.
Oh yeah, speaking of doing ironically
I suppose so, but
shit. Speaking of doing ironically stupid shit on YouTube, I'm thinking about restarting my horribly infrequent podcast, Crap Talk, where I talk about BattleTech while playing MechWarrior Online, usually with other people. Expect episodes once every
whenever.
I like how the combat area is shrinking as I'm trying to walk towards the combat area. Thanks.
God damn it!
That's bizarre.
Yeah, but like, weirdly, I've been seeing like a lot of the bigger.
I was
YouTubers
aiming
that
up
have,
and
like,
you just
established
fucking ran up with your
like,
goddamn
moving
French SMG.
To YouTube because YouTube promotes their Twitch streams.
Your shitty French SMG.
This is as a
Why
bit
is
of
the water purple, man?
As a
What
bit
the
of a
fuck?
as a spoiler and an admission, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing as soon as the meme channel gets back online. But that's YouTube support, just dragging ass on getting it fixed.
Guys, why is the water purple?
It would be up already if YouTube actually functioned properly, but I tried to restart the channel. The LP channel came back perfectly fine. I tried to do the same thing to the meme channel, and I got an infinite loading screen for 12 hours.
Because let's be real, Twitch is not good unless you already have an established fan base.
Pretty much.
They don't do anything to help you get new fans.
And this is why I'm going with the tactic of hey, meme videos, and then streams.
Like, I'm having to change my phone number with Authy so I can actually log in to Twitch on on my phone because I forgot to change the associated phone number while the other phone was still active. And I did the same thing with PayPal, so I'm gonna have to actually call PayPal support to get that fixed. But
this goddamn movement! I hear a grenade thrown towards me and I can't run away from it because I'm stuck on a goddamn twig.
On a fucking twig?
Yeah.
That's what we call death approaches.
Yeah, I think I think
this is a custom map.
Oh, hey, Goon.
Oh, where are you? Oh, hi.
You might have collision issues in custom maps.
No, this happens. This happens in
which tree is
normal
moving?
map. This is a
Well, no,
problem.
so never mind. I'll show you later.
Custom map though, so point.
Like,
I was just saying that the movement in this game is shitty.
I mean, it's great until
These are
and then I immediately exploded. I was
These have
exploded.
all also been custom maps, so it's not exactly representative of the normal movement in the game.
I think the movement's
no.
fine. It's just that clutter. Clutter causes it to do horrible things.
This happens all the time, even in regular maps.
The
This
movement
is a
system,
constant issue.
the movement system is the exact same as
There
Red
we
Orchestra
go.
2's, which means that it's momentum based, and it has serious problems with hitboxes for your character, and hitboxes like the actual terrain meshing and having deconfliction problems. Like sometimes door frames, like the actual like mesh for the door frame is too big and no one got around to fixing it. This is a problem you can actually see in, for example, Skyrim. There are some just meshes that are too big, so you can't fit through certain doors if you're looking in certain directions.
What?
And that's napalm.
But generally speaking, YouTube
Burn,
is
baby, burn.
doing content just on YouTube
Question.
is no longer
Didn't I
a
just
thing.
have an artillery strike?
I think so. Yeah, well, I got murdered, so yes.
We do
Yeah,
need
D
to
is super on fire.
the Let's Play channel does need to have its playlists fixed, but
That's something I'm gonna have to sit down to and fix once everything's up in order. One of the things I got to see about doing next week. So it's not just my taxes; it's a whole lot of other things. So yeah, I'll probably go back and start to slowly actually remake the playlist and make everything. Like the first one, I'm probably gonna do because it's the easiest. Is just take all the Ace Combat, take all the Ace Combat, videos from all the games, just stuff them in one big playlist.
just call it the Ace Combat playlist.
Yes.
The Fall of Angels.
Pretty much. It's starting from 4 and ending at 3.
The big meme, obviously, is we need to play, we should,
You're not going to include your 7 coverage?
Oh, right, yeah, 7. Right, sorry, I forgot that I played 7 after 3, so all of that. And also that, making sure that one extra video is actually put in there. It'll all be arranged properly. So if you wanted to watch all of those, you could just go to the playlist and figure out exactly which, video that you wanted to watch. So, yeah, I know they're all fucked up. I didn't expect that to happen, but oh well. We'll figure that out, and then I can figure out exactly what the fuck's going on with the meme channel as soon as YouTube decides it wants to actually fix a problem. But PewDiePie, it took PewDiePie 3 months to get something fixed.
Who the hell is this Brodak guy?
I can't remember.
He's experienced of some sort.
He's a sniper asshole.
I can't remember, did you
Sniping to
finish?
profession, mate.
Ow.
Did you finish the Homeworld Let's Plays?
No, I did not. That was when we were basically, that was in the middle of jumping ship to streaming.
Oh yeah, that was. I'm
Which
sad.
was a good decision, but oh fuck, we have
You were
problems.
doing well. I know people were bitching at you in the comments.
People were complaining because I was letting units do free fire too much, and you see, this is one of the things. Yeah, sure. I don't exactly want a hug box. If I'm doing something wrong, I want people to tell me that I'm doing something wrong. However, I feel like most of the time, my YouTube videos were basically just sitting there waiting for someone to come in and start complaining.
But fucking my answer to those people is you're playing the fucking campaign. It's not competitive multiplayer. You don't have to micro every single unit's fucking firing cycle against the AI. They're not that, they're not that good. And besides, you don't have to do that against other players unless you're the sweatiest tryhard who wants to win in 3 minutes of game time.
Well, there's that.
Shit.
But we also have people who just don't understand fun. Like, for example, playing Ace Combat 4. You know that one? You know the first go around for Corona Islands where I fought a fucking yellow up to orbit just because I could. You have people complaining about that, not really understanding the fact that I just did it because I could, not because it was the right thing to do. I know they were invincible, but I was basically, the only reason I didn't kill him is because the game said he's fucking invincible, not because I couldn't do it.
You did it to prove a point.
Yes, I did, but the people just, have these long-winded screeching comments about, me being a bad player. And I feel like on stream, people get it after, 5 minutes, but on YouTube, it's basically, it's immortalizing salt. And I feel like that's the only thing really YouTube comments do. They're there long enough for someone to come in who's really salty and then complain about what I'm doing. I looked at the, people are still poking,
Yeah, I just got an achievement for Mosin kills.
I looked up at the comments that were coming in on some of the, the Mech Warrior stuff, and people are still, just saying, things, like saying that I was wrong, even though some of those comments are actually wrong, like years after the fact. And I'm like, that's the only thing YouTube comments are good for, and it's not really that great.
Oh yeah, Goon. On the comment of Homeworld, I'm reading the stream chat, and Lyron Collins wanted to know if you'd played Deserts of Karak. And
I was planning on it, but we never got there.
if you haven't played it at all, I do recommend it. It basically, if it was the first Homeworld game you had ever played,
okay,
because of the way it controls, it segues perfectly into Homeworld 1 and 2. So like, if you were completely new to the series, right?
Deserts of Karak is just Homeworld with one less dimension.
Yeah, exactly, and it's beautiful, and it's a wonderful game. It looks great, it plays well, and it actually has a good story.
And I got 3 kills. Ha.
It really does.
Who's this Drodak with 56? What?
He's been sniping.
It really does tie in almost perfectly to.
We've been flanked. Ugh.
Well, I've heard I heard Karak was a good game with kind of suspect issues, like there's one game-breaking bug that was never fixed.
I think that actually finally got fixed. I can't remember though.
Like it was apparently a competent game, and honestly, I kind of liked it when I kind of like the idea of shipbreakers, but Gearbox picked it up, so I kind of wanted. I want a game like whatchamacallit, like I was saying during Tank Simulator or like Tank Mechanic Simulator, where I just kind of want a game where the whole objective is, hey, go salvage this stuff and then turn it into weapons against other people.
Ooh, wow, frames is
That would be
massive
fun.
fucking hit.
Like,
Why is...
that's.
I could swear I'm thinking.
I have the same impulse as playing like stuff like Men of War, where it's like, oh hey, I broke that tank, but it's still usable. Steal the tank.
Yay!
I've got,
something. This is mine now.
I swear I
Salvage Corvette.
I get kind of like that. And
Ow!
I can't remember what it was
God
called.
damn it, Martin! Every time.
My carbine says fuck you.
I'm gonna sit here
and
with the chat.
So
I'm getting my Willie Pete Martin.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
Damn it! Fucking spawn and die! Spawn and die!
That's kind of this game, though.
I'm getting the white
Spawn die. Spawn die. Like unless you find that secret hidden spot where you can just murder everybody without anybody realizing it, you're not gonna have too much.
Yeah, pretty much that's this game, and that's kind of why, unfortunately, we're here for a good cause, and I'm dealing with it because we're here for a good cause, but this is the reason why I don't play this game on the regular, because it's really uncomfortable.
Ren, you saw too much in this game. You saw things in this game better than I saw things in this game. I'll say that much.
We forgive you, but yeah.
I mean, the thing is, like, everyone always had fun when Ren was the squad leader because he did weird and shitposty things and had other people do weird and shitposty things that actually worked. So it was fun. Like,
hello.
See, Ren was the master of taking a mediocre game and finding a way to have fun with it with friends.
This is true.
He is the master of the, this game sucks, but we can play it in co-op.
Mediocre games, or mediocre to bad games, are always better with friends.
In fact, they're better than good games with friends sometimes.
What is that man doing?
Oh no.
But who's squad tunnel this?
There's a lot of meme potential with good friends in bad games.
Well, it stops becoming about the game itself, and it becomes more about making fun of the game, and that's even more enjoyable. Yeah. Like how me and Gom watched Gundam Seed and laughed at it the entire way because of how fucking bad it was.
Oh hey, that grenade went off after I died.
I think I may have a stable firing position here. How about that?
Obviously, we need to do.
I don't like that sound. What was that sound?
Oh shit! No one likes that sound.
I don't like that sound.
What's that sound? Everybody watch what's coming down.
Oh no.
Obviously, we need to do Goon play Space Hulk.
I do have that, but the only problem is I played the beta, it was broken, and then we never actually got around it. Or do you mean the tabletop Space Hulk?
I mean, why not? We have Tabletop Simulator.
There's one thing to be said about this game in
Goon is a
Red Arc.
swole man who owns the hallway and then is proceeded to be clawed to death by gene stealers. The video game, the tabletop rendition. The novel, the movie, the audiobook.
I mean...
Where I was stuck on party? Was I running in place?
Look.
I have no idea.
All I have to say... Alright, all I have to say is... Rending claws! I mean, we could always,
I had a grenade. I'm
So
running.
what we should do, is... How many people...
I have people burning. I'm running.
Ponto, no!
Goon, do you have 40k Space Marine?
I do have Space Marine.
That's it, I'm getting my white phosphorus goon.
Have you ever considered the Exterminatus co-op mode?
Oh my
because
god.
It's fun as hell.
I have
It
never.
is really fun.
I have never heard of the. Oh Jesus! No, spooky! No! Oh Jesus!
Me and my friends were playing that earlier today. It was really
Can't even run away.
It is ridiculously fun. You get to scream ridiculous things and crush orcs under.
I like level there's like there's 20 rounds you go through, and like at round 19 it gets pretty bullshit because like, you have to cap 3 different points at the same time while all these different types of orcs are coming at you, and at some point ammo gets really low and it's chaotic as fuck. But it's actually
fun.
Really fun.
I haven't heard of it, but that's something to
you
consider.
heal by melee anyways.
I'll put it on the list.
Yeah.
It's a big
shit,
list.
Are we actually about to win a round?
I think so. I think we're actually holding the last point because the spooky that came in that
You're
was going to be a problem
welcome.
caught a telephone pole.
You're welcome, both of you.
Yeah, I killed him outside the combat area.
I just saw some Willy Pete going off.
Yeah, ignore that.
That's scary.
I do hate the random chatter that your character does. It just gives you away at times. in
Yeah,
this
that's
game.
always been that's been a problem since short order shit too.
Is balanced to voters.
To the point
Actually,
where somebody actually made a mutator for servers, specifically stopping you from doing random chatter like that.
Lyran Commonwealth has made the comment in the chat. He wants to know if you've ever played Mechanicus, which is the 40k like tactical level game. Mandalore just did a review of it. I was actually going to pick it up, but then I realized I was $200 short on rent this month. But don't worry about that, guys. I've already got it covered. It's already handled.
Okay, good.
But like, I was gonna pick it up because like it's a really good game. I just haven't gotten a chance to play it myself. But
Okay, so
everyone I know
explain,
has played it.
please. Okay, so is this a tabletop game or is this actually a video game?
It's a bitchy game.
Okay.
I think it's like $10 right now, actually.
Think XCOM, but also Darkest Dungeon, but also Warhammer.
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
interested.
You are a Mechanicus explorator, and you're going through the darkest dungeon of the Necron Tomb while playing XCOM.
Ooh, Necron tombs. Unfortunately,
Oh, and
revision
also
Necrons.
you customize your tech priests and normal units.
Dawn of War 2 style character customization.
That does sound interesting. But yeah.
And yeah, it like pretty much everyone. Also, to quote Mandalore, fucking
those guys are over there.
most electronic music has a bass drop. Mechanicus has pipe organ. That's the soundtrack.
Yes. Yes.
It's a
yes.
electronic
sound of the
yes.
It's vaporwave pipe organ.
Yes. Okay. I was like, next week when we get back to work, I'm gonna be playing Daemon X Machina and then Azure Lane Crossway probably at the end of the week. But yeah, I could cram a new game in. Yeah,
Let me.
Can you afford a new game?
Yes, I can. Actually, money has been very good for Big Week.
It's not. It is $30.
Oh,
That's not bad.
That's not
It was
terrible,
on sale the other day.
but work expense. So I'll see exactly how much money I have after I do my taxes, but Big Week this year was very good financially. Thank you everyone who donated, and of course Magic, because Magic.
I have
You can't
been
thank Magic enough as always.
Yes.
I
So
have been advised.
Oh, we're out of reinforcements.
If you're gonna pick it up, to get the Heretic DLC. So you know.
I think we just fucking hosed ourselves.
I was a meter away from being on fire.
Someone just dropped the forbidden gas cans.
We can't
John
have the
McCain
point. Nobody can have the
said
point.
hi.
I mean, look. All I'm gonna
How do
say
you
is
fucking
the
say no?
canister can be used for either napalm or gas.
I like how everyone's now spawning on E in the middle of an artillery strike.
Look, the M77 can either be used for incendiaries or for, you know, gas. Be glad they chose incendiaries.
World in
Otherwise,
conflict, we
Phontomen
get
would be dead.
World in conflict, we get to use gas, but we don't say that because it's only in multiplayer. And then that also some multiplayer rounds will also end by multiple tactical nuclear strikes. I miss that. Ow.
Destroyed my,
You might want to step
destroyed my
back.
tunnel.
Ow.
I mean, Goon, there's always the option for, like, a handful of people from the server to get together.
It was
play
on
World
the
in
big
Conflict.
vote list.
It did not get voted in. And we win.
You know,
wow.
You know, World in Conflict or, like, I mean, at the very least, we can skirmish against the AI.
Today, maybe not tomorrow or yesterday. I hope
No, we got most effective snake eaters.
Alright, I think I'm pretty done with this game right now.
Alright. I think.
Yeah, I gotta go too. I got food.
I think
I'm
we
going
can
to take a short break.
I think we can manage at least one more game before we call it, because we're seeming people are starting to get very fatigued with this game, and this game is a very fatiguing game. It's about Vietnam, for fuck's sake.
Maybe it's time to switch.
Wait, there's head pats going around in Twitch chat? I need to get in on this.
There's war fatigue.
Right, I'm going to the corner store with my brother, so I'm bouncing for a bit.
All right.
And here we see the United States' morale decrease as war fatigue sets in.
Victory! Enemy sustained heavy casualties. 79% of reinforcement loss. Ooh.
That's not a number
Attack
you want to
Saigon.
hear for the Americans.
Ooh.
And the thing is, that territory is now neutral.
Guys, let's go to Saigon. Everybody Saigon.
Hell no.
Saigon.
Yeah, last
See?
game of the night. Saigon.
You still lost that territory.
Saigon, yes, click.
Are you guys actually did vote this time yet?
Saigon.
Yes, and also yes, yeah, that's the thing. They didn't typically televise North Vietnamese casualties. They were very bad.
Yeah, we won militarily.
Our teams are pretty close on casualties right now.
Alright, it's... yeah...
I'm gonna click that one because that looks like a vanilla map.
Saigon is actually a custom map that was added to the game that's horribly unbalanced.
Oh, well, fuck. Now we're all screwed.
Saigon is an official map.
It's an official map that used to be custom that's horribly unbalanced, like every single custom map they've ever added to the official map list.
Alright, back.
Wow.
Back.
What'd I miss?
We're going to Saigon.
I mean, Saigon was horribly unbalanced. You know what? I might actually.
We're ending Vietnam and Saigon. We're gonna lose.
You know what? I have this box of Castellan robots I still need to assemble. Maybe I should do that.
Reminder that Castellan robots are horrifying. They have they're controlled by somebody's spine and brain.
This Taiwan's actually not pretty bad. Well, not too bad.
I need to
Hey
finish
man,
painting
let's
my
talk about, Girly Man is back, and it looks like,
Look,
the Lion's coming back
Rowboat
next.
Girly Man.
I have all of the Psychic Awakening books that have released so far. I have all of the Dark Imperium books, like, on Audible. Right now I'm actually, like, I've gone back and I'm listening to the Eisenhorn series. Because I just finished listening to the Ravener series and I'm like, oh wait, shit.
I will
didn't
dinner
gotta order again.
Dinner plate is fun.
Oh, hey, look. A T-34 we
real.
cannot drive. And a T-55 we cannot drive.
I'll be real,
Look at Big
Dawn
Fancy
of
Building.
Tet is actually the better map for fun, but Saigon is the more meme.
Yeah, I
Oh, it's
And
this
besides,
map.
you gotta end Vietnam on Saigon.
U.S. hoops go home. Hoops go home.
Basically,
so
if we
so
get past the first 2 points, we
The
win.
Sneak Eaters is gonna be full already. God damn it.
All I have to say is brow, 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 brow.
Insightful. Thank you, Sydney.
I know you were saying the map is very unbalanced. So what is it?
You have
What
these
makes it
people
unbalanced?
The first point is horrible to attack. The defenders have an amazing spot to defend.
Oh no.
The second point has many corridors that can be held by one machine gun.
Embassy.
God damn it, Magic.
Yeah. The church, it's super easy to defend. There's a few lines that are just you place one machine gun in one hall and the attackers can't get it. It's a great map.
Thank you, Magic. You're a wonderful human being.
And the thing is, if the attackers get past the first
Why have
two
you
maps,
done
they
that?
just win.
What did Magic do?
Magic sent me friggin' Mechanicus and its DLC.
Thank you. Thank you, Magic.
Thank you. How many people can play it?
That was a
by the
grenade.
way? Or is
I'm
it
pretty sure it's
single player?
Single player game.
Okay.
It might have a co-op mode. Let's check the store page. Steam will tell us.
And
By
thanks
the
to
way-
thanks to Magic's generosity, and also for
Blank the
viewers
right
in the
side
audience.
if you're attacking.
Probably.
Always
Single
Probably able to buy it, no problem. So we might be actually be able to get to that when I come back to business after next week. So.
Exciting.
I like Warhammer memes. I like Necrons. I like pipe organs. This sounds like my kind of game.
You like sending Electro Priests to die? I mean,
Electro Priests.
You like sending Electro Priests to absolutely fuck up anything that gets within 3 inches of them. Jesus Christ! Have you seen what they do now with the FAQ?
What? No. Explain.
Fucking, they're close combat monsters. You can get like, you can get like, fucking.
I just meleeed their commander to death.
Let me put it this way. You know how Death Company Terminators are like really just memes in close combat on the tabletop?
Yes.
Electro Priests are like Death Company Terminators equipped with blood claws, but now they have an aura that thing, and also they're.
Sydney, you are dying. And also, heretic. Hibiki, unfortunately, this may change your opinion of me, and it's kind of unfortunate that I have to say this, but my army was Necrons, but I never actually owned any miniatures though. So, the one time we played on wasn't Tabletop Simulator, but there was there's another client. There's another client that you can play Warhammer online with. I played Necrons, and I like Necrons. They were 3rd edition Necrons, though.
At least you're not the
ones.
space weeaboos.
Okay,
I did kind of like Tau for a while, but I never actually really got that far into actually using them.
Fish of Fury.
So what we have learned is that Goon likes space Terminators, not undead space Egyptians.
Yes.
Also known as Tomb Kings in space. I actually really like the
Rest in peace, Tomb Kings.
I'm actually, like, as much as I used to really hate Necron lore, I finally, like, fucking broke down and actually bought the book. And, bought
which
some of
book?
their lore books.
The old books or the new books?
The new books. And because, like, I wanted to see, like, more than just the memes of what they had done to Necrons, and actually they gave them personality, and I like that. They are Tomb Kings in space, but they're interesting Tomb Kings in space instead of just Tomb Kings in space. Speaking of Tomb Kings in space, Cam has a whole bunch of shit here, including a fucking monolith that he needs to fucking glue together. But I mean, I have it took me nearly a month to get together the kind of like get over my hobby rut enough to glue together my Nightmare axe. So I still need to prime that, but I don't have any primer, like paint on.
God damn it, Martin! I've only spawned.
I'm not gonna spray
right in front
primer.
of me. This is a horrible spawn point.
I'm not
This
spray
is a
primering in
horrible
the park.
spawn point.
By the way, go to the right flank. pro tip on this.
But I suppose yes, and some people will defend that's napalm.
So, for anyone
Billy
who's
Joel
spicy
didn't sing
berries-
about that one.
Ooh, that's spicy air.
That's that's everybody.
That is spicy.
That is an entire attack wave.
That is spicy. No, I just killed myself with napalm.
That is that is an entire attack wave vaporized.
For
I killed
anyone
myself on
interested
top of
in
invisible napalm.
Invisible napalm.
For
They go
anyone
right flank
interested
and our
in
entire
hobby
team
shit,
goes right flank.
if
Nice.
you look in traditional games in about 15 seconds when this fucking uploads, this is all I've gotten done in a month and a half. Is I partially painted one dude and assembled a Nightmorax. The big Zinchi boy in the back is Cam's. I need to glue his staff back together because we tried to green stuff his staff back together, and it broke on transit on the way back home. Again, because big models with lots of things, like lots of thin pieces, are not travel friendly, which is why I used to make a lot of my modeling decisions of what I would put on a model based on how easy it was to transport around, because I was going around a lot to, competitions and GTs and shit, and like, it's not just, like, the thing people don't get about, like, competitive people is sometimes we will make army list decisions that do not fit the meta or what is most effective.
Oh, you mean like having fun? You mean having fun, right? That thing, having fun, not just winning.
One, having fun, not just winning, is a huge part of the competitive 40k scene. Winning is important, but it's more important that everyone there has fun.
Ow!
Bye,
Yeah.
Spooky.
Yeah, yes. The view model for spring does make it look like soldiers run like Jason Bourne with hands all over the place. But the other thing, right, and this is like
God
much
damn
more important than
For this map.
Everyone is dying.
like something that's much more important for most competitive gamers that
You know, you guys
travel
get
a lot
to feel the attacking sensation.
is instead of instead of picking the best possible weapon for a model that's the most points efficient, oftentimes you'll see, like, for example, instead of the plasma caliber, I have an arc rifle on one of my heavy weapons guys in my Skitari squad, and that is because the arc rifle is a lot harder to break if you're, if your army case gets, like, dropped or knocked over or any number of things, or it just kind of, like, it comes, or, like, you're pulling them out of the foam, right, and something gets caught on the foam and breaks. Yeah. And then you have to glue that shit back together.
I hope I
You've got, like,
didn't
30
just
minutes
accidentally kill a teammate.
waiting half of that for the glue. to
Someone just killed an innocent civilian.
It's Vietnam. That's not new.
That's not new. That's Vietnam.
The problem, Signal Hunter, is Ultimate Apocalypse doesn't fucking work on my rig, and I don't know why. I've tried to get it to work 6 times, and it just does not like my system.
This is a huge
Like,
mess.
on my old system, on XP, that shit ran fine. But, I'm fucking... on Windows 7, it kinda ran. Now I'm on Windows 10, and I have all new hardware. Well, not new, it's old as sin, but it's, new compared to what I was running on,
Goddamn
Windows
idiots
7,
running
and
right
it
into the fucking...
doesn't work.
There's a lot of these shots where I'm looking around my terrain and where the fuck are they coming from?
I feel like that's this game, no matter what map you're on, and that's kind of.
No, it's this map. This map in particular is awful.
But I feel like that's nearly a constant on every map.
It enhances that effect on this map in particular.
So, on the subject of hobby stuff, Goon, have you considered getting back into what?
Getting back into what now? Can't hear you over there. Model? Well, yes if I had the time, but right now I don't, and also I do not have loads of expendable income.
Yeah,
that's fair. Look, trust me, I get most of my
It's called
models
plastic crack for a reason.
Funny enough, funny enough, I still have the War Machine book on my shelf. Never was able to actually play it though.
I mean, okay, so like as much as I like War Machine has the death clock, and fuck that shit.
The what?
The death clock. Okay, so in War Machine.
Oh, that's spicy air. Oh no.
In War Machine, there's a
That
certain
killed
amount of
everybody.
time that you have for a match, and if it is on your turn when that time runs out and you haven't, you can make one action, and if that
Why
action
is my
doesn't secure
team
you,
talking about?
immediately lose.
Why is my team talking about penis sizes?
I don't
the
know.
death clock.
All right, so that.
Why
so
not?
fucking competitive chess.
Yeah, that is actually pretty much what War Machine is. That's what it's pretty much.
Well, I liked it mainly because my thing was I like giant robots, and War Machine requires, at some points, less miniatures than Warhammer, and it's also less retardedly expensive than Warhammer. So that's why I kind of gravitated towards it. But I got the book, never actually got any miniatures, so I never actually spent any more money.
That's a shame. War Machine has really good miniatures, and I like to use
Ow!
War Machine minis with a little bit of green stuff and some kit bashing as stand-ins for 40k miniatures because they look great.
They do look great. However, unfortunately, I never actually never actually managed to do anything with the book, and also my brother decided he was going to use my book as a hard surface to roll cigarettes. So now the spine is
South side of
fucked.
the building, there's some asshole in the stairway.
So, but by the way, if you do look in traditional games later, the little Armiger Knight Morax, the little Armiger Morax, that I still haven't glued to his base because he hasn't been primed and he hasn't been painted, and I don't do big models to their bases until they're primed and painted. I just have them standing on it. That is normally like a $115 model. I got it for. Well, I got it for Christmas from Cam's dad. And Cam's dad got it from the Russians for $30. So get the Russians to 3D print shit for you. Or alternatively, get a UV resin printer.
falling back
It is
on
a
purpose.
wonderful, it is a wonderful investment, and
Well, yeah, you guys better, because this is...
it's more expensive
really
than like an
unpleasant.
FDM, but God, the quality of print is just so good.
Barely.
Oh wow!
Little
Holy shit.
seconds to spare.
But yes,
Now-
that is a grenade.
And now, the thing that we can do, because we have this wonderful thing in the modern day called the internet, and we have Tabletop Simulator as an option
That didn't work.
for people that have it. I have a bunch
Fist, I have
of,
acquired M60.
I have a bunch of models for
Yeah, I kinda
Tabletop
do.
Simulator for 40k, and
God, these fucking tunnels.
I have boards and terrains, and I have all of the rule books, so if someone wants to, like, learn how to play 40k, right, and they want to do it without, spending any money on physical models or rule books or anything.
Online is quickly becoming an option, and a fairly good option. It's almost as good as actually.
Tabletop Simulator has problems, and it can be slightly more difficult to play 40k that way than in reality, but it can also be a lot easier.
Because you don't have to spend hundreds to thousands of dollars on small plastic men.
Also, you can move an entire unit in unit cohesion just by banding boxing them and dragging them.
Oh my god, they're not defending the horrible alley. We can win this!
We've got
Also,
a chance!
Yeah. Also, yeah, you can flip the table without breaking your $300 Lord of Skulls!
Wow. But as I was saying before, that conversation went off into about, several thousand tangents while there. Yeah, some people like the revision Necrons. There may be, rational, reasoning as why they changed in lore and whatnot. I just don't like them from a thematic standpoint, I guess. Yes, they are Tomb Kings in space. However, I feel like 3rd edition Necrons in all of their, spooky, otherworldly, dark gray living metal spitting green aether fire was a lot I liked it more.
Also, the Catan were a lot scarier when they were actually. Catan were actually a lot scarier when they were, you know,
all this.
gods and not. Oh yeah. The Nukrons. Yeah, you guys fear the Chaos Gods? Well, we bitch slapped our gods and turned them into pets. We turned our gods into Pokemon.
I like, honestly, even though even though they desperately needed an update and the only update they got was Nukrons, but I feel like it was a lot. I felt like they were a lot. I liked them more when we didn't know half the shit about them. They had the air of mystery about it. Like I was like, hey, it's it's sort of like the same feeling when you start. We look at look at Aliens, and then, you know, we see that you guys have the scene with the space jockey, and you're wondering, what the fuck is this? How the fuck did any of this work? What's going on here? This is actually really fucking frightening, because I don't know any of these things. That's the kind of feeling I got with the original Necrons, and Nukrons kind of ruined that.
Well, I mean, there is deceptive Nukrons that are basically 3rd edition Necrons.
Yes, I know!
People seeing me?
Yes, I know, but I feel like having to exist alongside the new ones kind of ruins the point, even though, yes, I could make a 3rd edition Necron set and it's basically the same fucking thing. But it's like, I feel like, yeah, it's lore that I have to deal with and people will acknowledge, and I don't want it to be acknowledged because I didn't want it there in the first place.
I mean, that's fair, though. That particular receptive Nukrons, their, like, goals are completely... No one knows what the fuck they want. No one knows what the fuck they're doing. All they know is that they know that the living must be destroyed.
Yeah, something like that, but I think, like, that was the good... Like, that's what 3rd edition Necrons were, and what would have... Basically would have made me, you know, we didn't know a lot about them. They had very strange goals, they had very terrifying gods and very terrifying means, and also I like Necron units as units because small amounts of very tanky men with Gauss rifles that wing-ding enemy vehicles into basically nothing.
Look, all I'm gonna say is the Silver Tide is still viable in 8th edition as long as you're not fighting a cheese meta build.
But so, the thing is, though, from the start point of 3rd edition, I felt like, it's not like I hate knowing what they do, I feel like it just could have just been better. Like, if they come up with a more, in line, like, something a little bit more in line with the terror that the unknowns of the Necron would have, if it linked up a bit better, I wouldn't be complaining.
Well, that's
what about the terror of the known?
Can you people start making sense already?
The terror of the known is, well, Martin, it's basically like I like the whatchamacallit, it was a surprise. It was going to be a surprise, but unfortunately the surprise was bad, and that's what I feel about Nukrons. Ow! Walk immediately into a man firing his last shot after being shot in the head, die instantly.
Such is life in Vietnam.
Right,
so you asked how they can feel.
And also,
Oh, I got team shotted! Yay!
Run through the jungle.
Everyone starts talking again.
Right. So, yeah, and also a dancing fool, things like that. I feel like division within the Necron kind of takes away from the core spookiness of them because they were a lot more threatening when they were a somewhat apparently unified mass of doing something really spooky. That was part of the appeal that I liked. Unfortunately, yeah, that's there or not. So
I mean, Nucron lore did give us the Astral Engine, or the World Engine, or the whatever the fuck it, the one that literally
the Star Forge.
I think it's
Astral. It's the one that literally the entire Astral Claws chapter sacrificed themselves to destroy, because having an entire Space Marine chapter, 2,000 Space Marines, sacrifice themselves to destroy something is pretty great.
Yeah.
The Necron Death Star.
Yes, that's basically what it was.
That's basically what it was, yeah.
Yes, but yeah, even the Space Marines have a reason to fight each other, but usually I feel like when Space Marines fight each other, something bad's happening. Something really bad's happening, or it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, in Dawn of War, I feel like when in Dawn of War happens and I feel like, oh, I'm playing as the Space Marines and I have to kill the Imperial Guard, I'm like,
Grenade!
Or the opposite, when I'm playing the Imperial Guard and I have to fight the Space Marines.
No, it's okay. I can explain that. You see, the Officio Inquisitoris.
Yes. Tell me more about magical war quest there.
The Officio Inquisitorius Hereticus has in fact declared this particular group of Astartes to be heretic traitors.
Bad people. Fake
They
news.
have contacted the Ordo Malleus to assist in the eradication of these foul traitor Astartes, for they have consorted with demons and may or may not have a demon host as their leader.
Yes, I know, there's that, but
got you, piece of shit.
I feel like the reasoning wasn't that great for the Dawn of War games, and I feel like, yes, and I feel like, necessarily, if you're playing tabletop against someone and you have an army that fights another army, you don't really need a lot of reasons. You can kind of just laugh it off.
Yeah.
You don't really have to, you don't have to write a book about it, though some people try to.
I played Blood Angel's Death Company for a very long time. My answer to why are you fighting Imperial Guard is, they got in the way, and also they might be traitors. They might be renegades and heretics. You don't know. Yeah, they look like Cadians, but what if they just deserted?
What if they're bad people?
What if they're renegades and heretics? Huh?
What if they're sucking Slanesh?
But
I'll just leave it at that.
Necron was my army, mainly because I liked them from an aesthetic standpoint, and also I like how they played because their infantry were basically almost vehicles. And for how fucking durable they were. And I like,
by the way,
I like the unending resurrections. Yes.
New Marines with Primaris and certain stratagems like transhuman physiology can basically be Ultrons in level of toughness, and it's terrifying.
Apparently all these alleyways are just off limits.
Now that I play Mechanicus, my answer to me fighting anyone is simple. Hands off my toaster. This SDC belongs to Mars.
Mechadendrites.
So, Sydney, let me ask, who's the next Primarch you'd want to come back?
Down! I killed someone though.
Well, we can't have Sanguinius, he's kind of dead, so...
We all want Sanguinius back, but we know it's not true.
Vulcan. Corvus Corax. Corvus Corax.
I think Vulcan would be cool too, yeah.
Vulcan, I mean... Vulcan is kinda sorta-ish back, in a way.
Like, he's around, but is he doing anything?
Vulcan lives, stomp. He's just in a partially lucid coma.
Yeah.
So he lives, quote unquote, stomp.
He lives the same way the Emperor lives, okay?
Okay.
But
he'll wake up by the end of the Dark Imperium.
Eventually the Emperor will wake up. Eventually.
Look, okay, so actually we do have Sanguinius back. You know how we have Sanguinius back?
What? Wow. No!
Robot Girly Man literally made Dante, the chapter master of the Blood Angels, the Regent Imperialis for the entire Imperium Nihil. The entire Dark Imperium is run by Dante, and Roboot Girliman literally said that Dante is the closest son of Sanguinius that he has ever seen to Sanguinius himself. So there we go.
Yeah.
We have mini Sanguinius.
Yeah. I want the Lion to come back, because that will just get the Imperium ready for Imperial Civil War 2.0.
Look, all I'm hearing is a traitor trying to cover up the fact that he's a foul heretic, alright?
Obviously the correct answer is the best loyalists, Alpharius and Omegon.
No, Alpharius... Omegon is obviously a traitor, but Alpharius is not a traitor.
I don't know, I'm pretty sure that Alpharius is the loyal one and Omegon is the traitor.
Yes, but Gork is better.
I was I was just in the back of my head. Something just said this sounds like a Gork and Mork argument waiting to happen, and then it happened.
Here's the thing, right?
The thing is, we have text evidence of them being super uber loyalists.
But we also have evidence of them.
They sided with Chaos for the Emperor.
We're so loyal, they became traitors.
The reason they sided with Chaos is because they knew that if Horus won, Chaos would die.
This seems incredibly fucking backwards.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
if we win, we lose. So we've gotta we've gotta win so we can lose. Well, we gotta lose so we can win. What?
No. The explanation is, if Chaos wins, humanity will be killed, and if humanity is killed, the Chaos Gods will die because they have no more food.
So like a Halo, basically.
They did it for the same reason that the Forerunners made the Halo arrays.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a situation where the thing will just repeat because
you would think that. Well, with the Chaos Gods, that seems rather silly, but you'd think with the Chaos Gods they would have to, they would be able to feed on other life in the universe, because there is quite a lot of that.
They do. I mean, let's just talk about the Eldar.
Who are slowly going to extinct, yes.
There's an argument to be made that the entire fucked up situation of the universe has happened before in Warhammer 40. It's just that...
Yes, hello, Great Old Ones, Catan, Eldar, Orcs, Necrontyr.
Yeah. But yeah.
Look, it's okay, because none of it matters, because the Tyranids are here now.
Yeah, none of it matters. They're just gonna set everything back to 0.
I just find it amusing that Alpharius and Omegon sided with Chaos for the same reason that the Forerunners made the Halo array. Being, if nothing is left, the enemy loses.
The ultimate version of Scorched Earth.
If Chaos wins, it consumes everything. The Chaos Gods will die.
Hey guys, yeah, I've got this great plan. I'm gonna join the stacked team to help you. I'm gonna create an imbalanced team.
Once the Chaos Gods eat everything, they starve.
Haha, entropy.
The thing is...
And they reason that that's what the Emperor would ultimately want. Not the protection of mankind, but for Chaos to lose.
Ultimate fuck you.
It's more important that we win the stupid card game at all costs. Who cares if we cheat at the table?
No, it's more important.
Who cares if we lose all of our money?
It's more important they lose than we win.
The problem is that Alpharius and Omegon were fucking idiots and bug shit nuts.
Okay, but they're also the most. They also made the most effective warfighting apparatus.
I mean, you could also say that they're bug shit insane for all the chaos.
I mean, you have heard the story of General Butt Naked, right? I mean, being bug shit
that was a friendly.
has its advantages. Okay. Now, the real meme though is it doesn't matter which faction you play unless you play Tyranids, because Tyranids are the only faction that wins. Because it doesn't matter how long you hold off the Tyranids, eventually the main High Fleet will arrive. And, that's...
I cannot hear shit over the game, hold on.
Right, yes, the main fleet will arrive, and then, you lose, unless they advance the timeline and solve that problem somehow.
Which, Dark Nihil, the Imperium Nihil, Dark Imperium, advancing the timeline, the primary High Fleet Tendril arrived, and set off a fuckload of warp storms.
Hooray! Cosmic rain in the form of death.
That's just one tendril. The rest of
My
the
team
High
is singing
Fleet,
Country Roads, help me.
The rest of the High Fleet is still coming, and it's coming with an entire galaxy's worth of biomass. And there is nothing you can do. Short of the Emperor himself,
you know what's funny?
Waking up and pulling out the universe's biggest can of raid. It ain't happening, Chief.
Well, you know, that'd probably be something where the Emperor gets up and is like, alright fam, stand back, I've got this. And he like, alright, you've got an entire galaxy worth of biomass, well I'm gonna flip this switch here since I've been standing here this long, I've learned much about the universe. I'm gonna flip this switch and send that entire galaxy into the warp, and then back out again, and then back into it again, until I constrict it into this incredibly small mass, and then blow it up. Inside the warp, humanity wins, GG, go home.
Oh yeah.
The Emperor will not be able to do that.
On the...
Engage the lost fire.
Wait, 1 second, my mom is calling, so I'm just going to, I'll call her back later.
The Emperor's gonna get up and turn it off and turn it back on again, and humanity wins.
On the subject of Alpharius and Omegon, right? The reason why their plan of winning by attrition is so fucking stupid is because, time doesn't apply to the warp. You know, you go into the warp, you have a warp jump mishap, you come out 1,000 years before you left. You see the problem here with trying to attrition out the Chaos Gods?
Not attrition them. Basically, if Chaos wins and everything becomes Chaos, they suddenly lose most of their source of actual worship.
So what he's trying to do is trying to restabilize the Sea of Soul.
If Chaos wins and everything becomes Chaos...
Oh, hi, Phonto.
You just have chaos. All you're doing is maintaining the status quo, and even then, you're not maintaining the status quo. You're resetting to 0.0.
Time to reset this twisted game.
But until everyone's just playing the twisted game.
All you're doing just resetting.
Until OC and CIA runs the entire world.
Remember, it's thermodynamics on a grand scale.
So yeah, what
systems fall to chaos. Any example of entropy will eventually become ordered.
So what he's trying to do is trying to restore the Sea of Souls by shortcutting it to its happy-go-lucky-go state before it got fucked up by the I'm forgetting their names.
Eldar.
No, not the Eldar. Before that, it was
the Great Old Ones.
Great Old Ones and the Necrons. Yeah,
Catan.
those guys fucked it up.
The Catan. the Necron.
Yes.
The Necron Star Gods.
Yes.
Anywho.
Let me just save scum here to the point where we actually still had worshippers. My bad.
Yes, this is true. Alpharius and Omegon do make as much sense as taking a bow and arrow and a sword to the Normandy landing.
Hey, if we're all gonna get shot by machine gun fire, it won't actually matter what we're carrying, right?
You know what? Mad Jack lived, so...
Yes.
Your argument is invalid, Mad Jack.
Mad Jack lived, and he also continued to go on to even crazier things, like him and a buddy assaulting a town by themselves with Thompsons and hand grenades, and the German garrison thought they were under attack by an entire battalion and immediately surrendered. God bless Mad Jack Churchill.
Being bug shit insane has its advantages.
Yes. You can just go and team kill. Oh no! You can kind of just roll with shit.
But the thing to keep in mind is, right? Yeah, the Necrons can beat the Tyranids. But
the Tau are doing a pretty decent job.
The Tau are not doing a decent job. The Tau are getting their shit kicked in.
I said were. They figured out some pretty decent anti-Tyranid weapons. God damn it, Hame.
Look, the Tau were a long shot.
What? What's wrong?
The only reason why the Tau continued to exist before the advent of the Tyranids, by the by, the only reason is because the Imperium didn't really care about any of the things they were taking. Yeah, you have the Damocles Gulf Crusade, but, like, that's like, you know,
well, the reason is because the Imperium knows it'd be a pain to actually fight through and wipe them out.
It wouldn't. It would just cost more than they would gain.
Yeah, that's a pain.
And the Tau aren't... They're not a big enough threat for anyone to give a shit about. They're more important...
It would be costly, and you wouldn't gain a whole lot by doing it.
Alright, so why isn't it letting you back in the fucking game?
It's pretty much all about it.
Like...
No, I mean, the game's not even starting up.
Ow!
I don't know.
Basically, by killing the Tau, you lose a buffer state.
Pretty much, yeah.
And it would cost you a lot to take them out.
The Tau
Because they have
has
technology so much better than the Imperium.
Their technology is vaguely equivalent to the Imperium's. It's just more efficient.
Well, I mean, they don't have the dark age of technology to just. Fuck
Okay,
over.
you know what? No. Their standard infantry rifle does about as much as a bolter, but normal people can use it.
Yeah, normal people can use a bolter too.
No, not an Astartes type bolter.
And a standard bolt pistol and an Astartes bolt pistol use
No,
practically the same ammunition.
No, like stuff Inquisitors use is smaller.
Still does just as much damage to target. Like the thing, you can't use Kraken bolts, right? You can't use Kraken bolts, but otherwise your tissue damage with a Astartes Baron bolter and a human pattern bolter is effectively equivalent because you're doing so much fucking tissue damage.
Oh my, I saw that come down.
Wow.
It's over.
How many people fucking died in that?
Tide Pod, nice. And then the Phantom unleashed the forbidden Tide Pod upon the land.
Let's not bring that shit
I
back.
will argue for days that Tau firearms technology is distinctly superior to Imperial firearms technology.
Actually, comparing a pulse rifle and a bolter is the wrong comparison to make. You know what you should be comparing? A pulse rifle and a plasma gun. Because a pulse rifle is the same technology as a plasma gun, it's
But
just
better. And everyone can use it without a fear of blowing up.
It's regulated.
Well, that just doesn't have any heroism to it. You're not really fighting a war until you're wielding a weapon that might accidentally kill you.
Plasma guns.
Of course, you'd also compare their pulse rifles to las rifles, which is what they really are. The Tau's equivalent of.
Alright,
and
so
they are so much better.
Okay, alright. So, moving on. I think, well, we're starting to hemorrhage players here a bit, and we're also starting to have people who are having technical problems, so I think I'm gonna call it a night here. Right?
That's fair.
Which is
fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been basically derailed for a while.
I think honestly, derail, yes, but I think we had fun playing the game, and the game has a lot of points where it's just not fun. So we made the best of it, rambling about nerd shit. Like,
Yeah, I wonder who voted for this map.
we did.
Hey,
we all did. So
You did.
So for the reasons. Ooh, 82% for it. Oh god, Yoshi Man is rolling over in his grave. Really, I think the good and the bad here is all perfectly in line with what we were intending to do tonight. Expecting, yes, and in tonight, we came into this game to honor the passing of one of our dearly departed members in the Discord and one of my fans, Rin. And the suffering and the triumph in this game is, well, all for him. So he gets to, smile at us for winning, and he gets to laugh at us dying over and over again to the same fucker in a hallway. So I think, in the end, we've done all that we can, and I think, well, done the least that we could do, and I think we did it all for a good cause, and I think everyone here feels accomplished tonight, at least for the sake of showing up and doing it, not necessarily because we single-handedly won the Vietnam War, right?
It's okay. We didn't need to win Vietnam anyway.
So when's next stream? Over a week from now.
2 weeks?
Hang on here. Let me do this because we're actually done here. So let me.
It's Sunday.
Let me see. Let me get an actual date here. Let me pull up my calendar because I'm taking this entire week off. And so, yeah. So the next stream is actually going to be most likely Thursday the 12th.
Thursday.
So that's when normal operations are going to resume, and in that time, I'm going to be resting because Big Week was a success this year, I think. A very good success. The only problem is now I need to go back and do human things, like my taxes, and also go fill out some other paperwork for some other things, and also do normal things around the house, like clean and eat properly. And sleep. Did I mention sleep? God, I need to sleep. Good lord. But, so...
I'll just sleep in.
Also make some changes to Big Week voting. This was a test, and I think we did all right. Everyone voted for what they wanted, and we got it. So I don't think there were any massive flaws, aside from well, Ruby and the Yazan meme getting through, but we gave everybody 6 votes and they voted.
Now,
so,
to be fair, Ruby wasn't the fault of the voters.
Well, this is the thing. It's a meme, and everyone jumped on the meme, so they're incriminated. They're accomplices in this crime.
No,
we enabled it. They followed through.
They voted for what they wanted.
There were double ups. I never saw this. Did we have any instances of double ups?
Not that I saw.
So, Signal Hunter, I'm not exactly sure where you're going up with this one. So, we said...
At the very least, you could have brought this to the attention of the mod staff if there were.
Yeah, so I'm not exactly... Yeah, so no one mentioned this during the entire thing, and this is new, so Signal Hunter, I'm not saying you're wrong, but that's a very strange time to bring that up. But, alright, we didn't play Ruby this week, right? We didn't play Ruby, and I can't count. Remember that. But, so, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you on Thursday the 12th. Thank you for being here. We can't do a lot to, honor Rin's memory, but I think we've done about as much as, well, he would have expected us to do, I guess. So, good night, everyone. I will see you next Thursday, well, Thursday the 12th, so next Thursday. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I hope you enjoyed the show and the preceding week of streaming. Good night. See you next show.
Godspeed.
Godspeed.